Yo, Allah baraka bake mbadi ngolo antalam se husedle bal kontona Europe online bantaba. Molmel joint right now. So kutale, but this is an urgent program, emergency program me along kumbake because one time also. Men colleagues of la jang sana jaju be join na nyato demanding and ni sana jointa ntebe bola jan mbita juka sisa wala program auto mbal konton na bi konton roti si ala baki because ma wato man soto mbal dol fana men join the jang al senyim program o share because na kibar wala soto mi lafta men si ala with Gambian people Gambia man sa kona fana aning judiciary member Gambia police holu aning diplomatic community member Gambia, members of the diplomatic community. Lafta wo emergency. So stay tuned. But I'll come back and we'll have a lot of our people joining today. We're going to message the sort of like Ciala, Kaman Sakula Kurialu, Kaitandi, in a plan, the Fere Jawan message to come at the loan. So Nicole join continue and David Hala Jukawala program but Nibota Jeremy join again. So Sana, the floor is yours. I'll join you later. Yeah.
Okay, so Baraka Bake right?
Yeah, me yeah.
Yeah, Baraka Bake Sehu Mbadingolu atel membe Jiberola anang Lamorlalu animinanyim programo Lamola later mbal konton animbal welcome la to the platform Menkra UDP online Bantabat. Come Sehu ya funyamen, this is a joint program and it's very urgent. Wole me alon ko akata Ebrima Dibba quote. Albe Ebrima Dibba the Deputy Organizing Secretary of the United Democratic Party. Abenung America Jananung, Seattle, Washington. Abodajang on the 28th, Pulkase, Gambia. On arrival at the Banjul International Airport, he was arrested and taken to custody. So, informational men not a finti, walam yintuko, ibenyina plan kam pulka a charge, with a charge called seditious charges. Walam yintuko niya samba court, iba charge seditious charges lala, and at the end of the day, hamako minti yintu walang ka muta ka sora. Ebrima Dibba has been a target for so long, mobe olone, and at the end of the day, Baroman Sakunda in Mutako, UDP le momo kadiamatala kola, wala UDP le momo yalon ko yala kulolone, wala they feel like that you are a problem to them. Ibe mo be mutala ke soron ke sindi karaklina, comme la jame jamana ka kany nyame. So at the end of the day, membe intel kanjang wala minti kana kanyin kibarol fali. Kibarle me yalon ko mol yasoro from the ground in Banjul. Kibale Melonko is from a very clear sources and the memol sorla jamen be mol join na jam kanyun ko nyinta ka sembenti ya ka tande ko kula nyinti men yalonko asoro. So Gambe dingo be dawoda, UDP dingo be dawoda, democratic loving citizen be dawoda, and momo yalonko banko nyanta yishonda nyanta ko banko nyanta ka tama nyama, banko nyanta ka tama luwalela, luwani satole nyanta ka banko tamandi, and no one is above the law, nyanta ka e concerned. It's rather unfortunate that Mbabanko Lokono, me alonko, fanku ya siateje. Badi fasha ya siateje. Masla ya yin siateje. Mbe UDP nko bedan la, ibe Gambia dawoda, ibe dunia dawoda, na nyi lonko, it's high time. Pul na wuli, no lo nsingola, it's high time, pul ka diam. UDP kom, yalom menna.
Saraiga moile.
Yes, mbe mo kande.
Okay, so mbe juka sise wala program auto. You men suggest wala pro Baramos Go platform. Juka Hadija to Kinte and Tukulor C. They are live, so they want ebe men for la purasi funti bandaba fanan. So if you give us time, so they want to speak. So until nitol diam until se continue program. If that's okay with you.
That's fine. That's
okay,
fine.
Okay, Juka. Nyungi live bandaba. Nyungma yenama dega Juka sise aklifin. Thank you for giving me the floor. Content na torop because the affaire Gambia la du affaire UDP ñepp xam nañ ne Ebrima Dibba barke demba la ñibi Gambia after bu baro def speech bobu nonu mom tan mu gëné audio tontu ko mu waxu xelatam as a citizen tontu baro wax way yo xamne lolu moy xelatam mom mu ñibi te Ebrima dafa waxone dina ñibi bu mu waxe statement mu na dina ñibi Gambia so ñibi na waye bu mu aga Gambia ci airport bi lañ ko tiyé in fact mom égul ci kër gi sax police téye ko waaye lu tax ma ñëw fii lu tax ñu ngi def live dañ am credible information na police yi Gambia nguuri Gambia dañ bëgg a charge Ebrima Dibba seditious charge on Monday. They want to arraign him before a magistrate. So you have the seditious is not bailable. It's a treasonable offense. So charges seditious. So they want to use that. Lolo lañ ko bëgg use pour su fekkee ne magistrate be under na si ñoom seen pexe yi then Ebrima can be in jail nekk a mile two for the longest period. All right, because once something is not bailable, then nañ ko fa bàyyi. So limota ñun UDP diaspora leadership under the leadership of Sedition daf ñu sant ñun ñu nekk ci media team bi pour ñu gëna légui we preempt this ñu gëna xibaar bi pour Gambians ci xam ba paré address the magistrates judges ci nekk Gambia ak police Gambia ku leen gité tay moy IGP Sidi Mokhtar Touré pour ñu bàyyi seen xel. So xibaar bi la am bi ko xam naa ne yeen seen plateforme yi tamit ñu bari ñoo ko di follow. Li is not a UDP matter. So lolo ta ma waxtaan ak Tukulóor si ak Hadijatu Kinte pour ngeen may ma few minutes pour ma break this news here yéen tamit ngeen wax seen xelaat te ñun dinañ am suñu panelists yi tamit on Bantaba continue pour ñu expose the city plans of Barrow's government lii dafa doy waar torop citizen bi wax xelaatam Barrow moo njëkka wax yu ñaaw UDP Barrow inside def speech boo xam ne ñëpp xam nañ ne incitement of violence la di wax NPP ne ku leen saaga doole xeex ak ñoom te man dinaa leen baag police yi téyewuñ Barrow waaye ñu ngi jaay doole Ebrima Dibba right now mu ngi Banjul police station headquarters bi at the Interpol unit foofu la nekk suñu lawyers yi dem nañ fa fan yëpp UDP lawyers yi ñu ngi fa suñu leadership dem na waaye xibaar bi laa leen amee ma wax ko si soose tamit pour ñeneen ñi mun nañ koo dégga mbaadi ngolu nga même fo jan sura kamoto bolom ngalonde ko Ebrima Dibba Barrow Jabi after the Gambia police oli amuta Adam Barrow la man sekunda bari saying kibar Senegal soto me alon ko ndolla UDP diaspora la nyaton ko len kumandi ka fo nyi ko nyi nga kacha saying akana time we so nata juka wol for platform auto ko el after Ebrima Dibba charge la le treasonable offense seditious charge be ngalon ne ko under the laws of the Gambia ne charge seditious magistrate Samari Samanole ya incarcerate in detention for an indefinite period. So malafi nafira pour Gambian le nyin kuruya kalamota Adama Barona la man sekunda in Justice Ministry Dawda Jallow and in the IGP Sidi Mokhtar Touré wala be ñu ferol shitika anu ñi manke kuti me alon ko ntolo buka wuli kula me alon ko we don't have credible information on it is a very reliable information so we want to just ngani ko se ajam pour mo sa kalam da Gambian ol ali nga wuli nga Ebrima Dibba fasa if people can come out and peacefully organize protest we are not calling for riots we are not calling for destruction of public property we want to UDP we are law abiding na alfali kumandi wala mafo moy nendirike mo kana man sekunda neng mo kana mo neng bari na banku dingola nyanto nga funti ngawo defend to the letter so juga xibaar bi la len amel ngeen su fi ngeen da ngeen amay lacce wala da ngeen bëgg comment rek ngeen def jërëjëf
no jërëjëf Sehu appreciate nañ ko ak tamit li nga linké platform I think that's important because that way ñu mëna centralize information bi nga xamne mom lañ bëgg liggéey ñun ñëpp together comme li nga wax ni amna solo waaye ñun tamit what we were thinking was that suñ paree fii nii rek dañ bëgg a dem TikTok on Barrow Must Go platform bi te soo gisee ñu bëgg a dem foofu dañ bëgg a simultaneously ñu ñëpp together collectively ñu def the campaign Free Ebrima Dibba on Twitter su suba am nañu ko jotoon na tweet already man tweetoon na article tam tweet na pasamba vidéo bi ñu def am na short video bi ñu def boo xam ne tweet nañ ko pare waaye su ñu nit ñi fekkee on TikTok dañ bëgg a suñ fa nekkee ñu fa nekk yëpp ñu wax leen ne dem leen on Twitter ngeen waat su ko defee gars yi di dem Twitter di retweet ñu ñuy tweet foofu su ko defee ñu involve all the international organizations yi nga xam ne war nañ ko xam muy Amnesty muy EU muy Human Rights Watch ñooñu yëpp ñu boole
American Embassy bi tamit because Ebrima is an American citizen
exactly State Department so we'll put that together ak ñu Tukulóor in a suñ group bi dinañ ko put together then handles yooyu noonu la ñoo jël ñu share ko when we are on TikTok pour ñi nga xam ne dañ bëgg a tweet directly ak ñi nga xam ne tamit dañ bëgg a retweet it's easy for them to retweet so put a tweet directly that's one and then the second thing is also the Barrow film done inside violence because man suma soo sebi setu ba dama dee dégga dama dee mën a waaye dama dee dégga audio boobu man dama ko dégga sama ma ko déggee kenn translate ma ko I knew directly ne he was actually inciting violence mooy fi mu waxee ne koo xam ne def nga loo warta def NPP mu ngi leen a ooj ku ngeen jóg ngeen daanu seen kaw ngeen take matters in your own hands that's what I heard from that audio So bobu nonu mangi ñaan su fekkee ne kenn mën na ko translate tukulóor I don't know if one of us can translate it pour ñu def caption bi ci video bu gàtt rek la less than 1 minute fi mu ko waxee we're gonna use that also and tweet it with all the international organizations pour ñu wane ne kii mu ngi jéem a incite violence in addition to nataal bi nga xam ne moom lañ créé pour Ebrima Dibba pour free Ebrima Dibba campaign bi I think those are going to be really really important. The third step bi nga xam ne man I think we should do for sure depending on what happens from here to Monday pour ñu ñëpp together collectively ñu def short video 2-minute video bu mu ëpp 2 minutes video in solidarity with Ebrima Dibba free Ebrima Dibba am na every right pour freedom of speech loolu right am la and tactics yi ak intimidation tactics yi do work and no to dictatorship so very short ñu def those 2-minute short videos nga xam ne dañ ko mën a def si Twitter bi mu dem viral and then also we will use those same videos pour ñu def ko si Baramos Go page bi and then also we go to Twitter with those same videos pour ñu amplify the campaign because now President Barrow Lumbuga def right now intimidation tactics dañu am pour won ko ne ko we will also go international with him because xaalis bi nga xam ne moom la nekk di ut si biir dëkk bi moom amul xaalis comme jaame moom international bi la yaakaar pour ñu ko xaalis so dañ ko fa koñee foofu noonu because soo demee pour ne yow da ngaa ut xaalis on behalf of Gambia te nekkuloo di def di abide by the democratic values of the world soo demee pour ut xaalis sa xaalis boobu dañ ko koñee so ñun tam dañ ko koñee si xaalis boobu and ma laan fii just so you know, I don't know if you are aware of this information, privy to this information. The last 6 months, over 400 million, almost 500 million, which is $500 million, Dugana in funding into that country. And nobody knows about this. You see what I'm saying?
Your internet is tripping. How malo help?
Man go dega clearly nak. Man ge dega Okay. Hamna juga yensen program dina continue. So yo so Daniel rek I had to hamanda denga buga or something.
Then so ma bay hadi aktu ñom tam ñu ekati. Then that way punga wasa guy bantabay tamit ñom tamit ñu fekk ñu on Twitter in the next hour we'll be there for them to retweet because it's not just about talking but it's also taking actions
on Twitter.
Exactly you have the government for them to back down. You see what I'm saying?
Wa jarajaf juga Hadijatu dena tukulo den ñu bayale ñu
Sedi li jërëjëf li ñoo wax tamit sa viewership pour ñu wax leen ne la ñoom tam nañ ñu jàppale because man tukulóor Cuka ak coach Samba Jaw def nañ video yooyu so videos yooyu pour tamit nit ñi def ko in any language any koo xam ne dégg nga language just to be a solidarity because we live here for 22 years ba moom mu nekk fa yaa ngi understand mooy freedom of speech expression because man dima dégg saagut ko lim ko wax la ko tontu waaw lim wax la ko tontu so lima
mané xamut te dañ ko wara xamal te loolu moy dégg
waaw so comme yow sa gaay yi yellow fever you can also do a video comme ñun Baramos Go because ñun always dañ dé short videos yooyu lañ dé joxe information pour wax leen li xew ci dëkk bi wala whatsoever
no Hadijatu ñun ñoo def ni right now dina dogo la sax ñu nga def ni suma collègue bi mu fi Sana Jaaju ak man ñu fi dinañ dem live yolo so leen pare dinañ def short video ñoo def ni am na ñoo xam ne dinañ ko record dinañ ko dogaat ko def ko short video ñu siya ko mu dem viral because li pexe bi Monday la so we want to just preempt this pour Gambians ci xam this is just what Jammeh was doing Jammeh li la doon def understand
exactly.
We are back to dictatorship man duma lay bëgg ñu wax we are almost there we are there already dictatorship mu ngi Gambia so lolu harama baylen ngeen continuer rek
sew natra ko juka be moy ka hamanda juka mu ma de ka wala Hadijatu mi
okay mbadu Sana ka fenne fo le Sana ko ñaari
si fekkee ne juga mu ma dega ak wala Hadijatu juga was
Harlen mëna déglo Sana ko ñaari hold on
si fekkee ne juga mu ma dega she was suggesting a very good idea about how to reach to the international community but again not only the international community Gambia si bopam sa because of the CSO the civil society organization ñoo xam ne ñoo collaborate with Barrow to organize that so called dialogue if those people could also be contacted, the Supreme Islamic Council and the Christian Council, the Human Rights Commission in the Gambia, because new organization of the borough always hide behind them whenever Munsi Nahari. So this is the people that he normally go after to come and help him to appeal to the Gambians.
Tukulor, go ahead.
So Senegal Moileba. Okay. So lafta you can make sure account on bina wala for the mandika account because lafta le message o mobe amor.
Yeah.
So now I remember yalo sana altoli yalo nentol be foka. So wato kono nkatara radio tole nga mol fenke ngata Twitter dual be radio to dole kara Twitter. So sai ake ka nyame TikTok le bentol guru betara la TikTok le nka direction o di molla wal kata wo direction o samba Twitter. Ninga nyin kachaban sainte Twitter handles on mini along ko tol ka wolle use no ya jamela kele wato tolu struggle wato aton the EU in the Gambia, American embassy in the Gambia will they can tol follow le hanimbi. So mbe menkela ni aje tole tweet sen ibaje lonna ko tol mantara tulu no kule katoka kati ya no ko tol mantara politikola ya no ko tol mantara propaganda la kati ya jame wato tol nga fego fembondi ikalo no control no bi juka care jukala handulo mu juka cares on X ntela handulo is depopullo DEBBOH PULLOH juka tamu JUKACARES nyintula yentolonne alinga ta Twitter nintole fo open tweet alsa retweet mbe menkala nimpareta mbe nanyin information o bekela mfangola Facebook page otole anim paramos go page oto bari atol mini alon ko aldalta Twitter la Ismaila Fadera nyolu ali Ismaila Fadera kumandi katu nyinti nyolu ikatara tulu ko la Twitter bi manke tulu ngodi somebody needs to call Ismaila Fadera. He has a huge following on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yetaya tarasir in Twitter nintole bingo min tweet it was sorry tweet but if finance ta tweet so that their followers can
Tukulor, somebody is saying that if you can share your Twitter if you text it to me I will share it on the Bantaba page. Yeah.
Okay, so mbemenkela jukara Twitter handle aninteta mbad natalo kila ite na nesehu sedini yeta ya share with Bantaba.
Just the name, isn't it? Is it the name that's more important? The names. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when we tweet handle follow, I will send it to you. So far left me for Nampola. Mini alonko Alberta Twitter already. Ika fodla mi X. Now tata day. Human Rights Watch. It will let Twitter handle is HRW. Well, let me tell handle Amnesty International, Amnesty West Africa, American Embassy in the Gambia, US State Department. World handle all day. Ibeben tabulu na kom na telephone ko na jambabe ko lanane because follow tonga ko bida dorong nata. Mbita Human Rights Watch. Sa post. So nying handle mini alonko. Ebrima is an American citizen.
Yeah.
Miatina is important is because BBB New Orleans, American Embassy especially, and US State Department, near the more than 10 Gambians with Twitter. If we're tweeting, and we're tweeting to them. If I feel like, you know what? If American Embassy, citizen don't begin, you know, there are some citizens on Twitter. They are tweeting about this person. Can you go check on that?
Yeah.
And American Embassy tata thank you visit. Ebrima visit. Wobate nale adama barobala kuriya la takela. Nali I remember. Biri thank you tamsir jase aning Amadou Cartel biri muta. To Lebanon Twitter and sonkota. For American Embassy na alonko okay. You know American will be even though Amadou Sane Cartel jane muta minna wala moko akayaja min jalai wala na yamuta. But bidding American Embassy to Dakota wala na mafa imang tamsir jase. Tenu yaja maybe more for the But because the American Embassy was involved, wala na mo American citizen on ma. So telefona Sambi wala kala is Ebrima. Ebrima akunga jata barala kunjamu weneti Gambia kano wala akunga jandi. Akunga jata munela wala moko Ebrima Dibba. Motangol kono niya motang ko konte Gambia ni ati lota fo ya jametata. Ebrima Dibba wota motang kono le. BBB Ebrima Dibba akunga jata munela akunga jandi kata Gambia le kano. Ya Ebrima Dibba akunga jata ala wokunja wala da barosita fo bi baroka nyim haside akal. Woton tol Gambia diwol nin tol sitan ko
Ebrima Dibba mo UDP nkole din kana ma koy woton tolla fore amam futa nin to zita nkonte kelela Ebrima Dibba e kati Ebrima Dibba mo UDP kolti woton tol man Gambia kanu ni Gambia kanu ibuka kele mo moy ika kele to yale andu tolla kelo bi juka ya fanyame ntollo tal nenna bi wolem ka kotonya bondi wolem ko hadama digo mi yanon ko Gambia tingulay Gambia kanu Ebrima fota ala fego biela Gambia la kuala Ebrima ya bitiko ni fatu do mal kamara la bitiko Ebrima ta mun ta birin ta siatu ta je Gambia kol be ka Ebrima bitiko to Ebrima la bitiko wati fatu mata do ma kabra atata tita so no wakelam fangway so Ebrima gave up everything for Gambia oto bintol Gambia tingol ngalo Ebrima noma ngatandiko momi alon ko akela tan tole for bin tol katan kabula ka funti biye wala sindu la kilometer wuti nyanga kelelal
abaraga
ngam famin ke pour Canada kan fa ke bi kan famin ke pour adama bareka ngoka ifenke yajami ngoka fa ke bi fo ni Ebrima bula chala hajo la kata man ku ke adama kuri ya wala ne asindu la
tugo lafta janin juka kana rek lafta black line follow. It's not only okay, I know the emphasis is on Ebrima because there is this news that we have heard is that Ebrima possibly battery child, but there are 2 UDP members right now in custody. Bakari Silla is also arrested. In fact, you only follow arrest before Ebrima did, but the seditious charging Sedition charge Lafita Ebrima the child the emphasis keka wala but Mufral in custody. So Bakar Silla also we should campaign for him to be released because they are all citizens and they haven't done anything and they haven't broken the law. Yeah.
But maybe you have to be strategic. You have to be strategic because Nibe Kola, Mommy Anoko Ebrima, Nimde Ebrima Koma, American Embassy, Ebrima was BBB Nico Ebrima Dibba. You will because what the international community today also do their thing to go and investigate who this is. This guy is a political prisoner right now. This guy is he also happens to be a U.S. citizen. So if we can bring attention to Ebrima, Ebrima is one of those people. When American embassy or whoever goes to visit him, Ebrima is not going to care about. He's going to say, you know what, this guy is here too. That's who I'm worried about.
So that's why I'm thinking, we'll talk later about the hashtag and have an agreement, but the hashtag could simply be Ebrima and Co. Free Ebrima and Co. And that way, it includes everybody, and Ebrima's name is highlighted. But I'm not going to okay. I want to send a strong message to Fatima Babaro. Okay? Because to fake any guy, then Buga Kumase, Jego Yaja Meron Jill, no problem. 2 can play that game. So Masi Hadi, we don't care about going to Gambia. Understand? So we don't mind when you sacrifice swing life at swing time. You talk the deal at your pass. Okay? Including Fatima Babaro. You want to make a civil decabo. Liga hamne mungi dugal lohom besi project bu nek pour am ci xaliss okay lolu dañ ko indi tek ko ci kaw table bi we will go hands on li nga xamne xass bi nga xamne mom la gaay bañ parce que Fatima Baro yow xam dégg nañ sa bir buñ la xassé doy nelaw buñ la xassé da nga nek di ñuti so dañ la tak yow ak Adama Baro dinañ la xass every single day ci internet bi to do len ci mun dara So I just want to make that clear. If you guys want to play this game dirty, let's go. We will play this game dirty. Man, I don't care for Madam Gambia anymore. To be honest with you, let Gambia be liberated. I'm just sending a strong message. Let Gambia be liberated. Let Gambia have a freedom. Then here on Puriya and Mugena, Ning allow mu prosper. New Amati Jamas be decabo. Why is it taking the Buga just in tank and get the Cosibati Askalbi? We will sacrifice in soon time for Madam Gambia to get the killer. We will put everything, all best are off.
Okay, Juga, so thank you guys. I got to go because we have a program also coming. Our Diaspora chairman is on the platform with Makam Sow and Sana. Yen get them Twitter. Thank you. People are asking who is speaking with that strong voice on the platform. It's Juka Sise, a very formidable lady, a part of the Barrow Must Go platform. And thank you for coming on. Having this simulcast with European Line Bantaba. We really appreciate the collaboration because this is actually done. So thank you, people will see.
You guys have to be strong because Lee is not about UDP. This is about humanity and Kohamne. then she's right and be. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So yen dangen wara jog japale ki to the extent of going to the international.
We will.
Because
we will.
We will. He know the laws.
Yes.
But I'm not connection with the international. So then worry them sa TV, Al Jazeera, anywhere.
Yeah.
But yen am a voice note with the whole lim donwa. Yeah, you understand? But first lady be lim binda si pejambi, ñu jël ko tamit tweet ko. Yeah, you understand? Because mom first lady la mom bokku ci government, jëkara mo nekk president. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So you even yep dañ wara door di ko retweet, yobbu ko ci international bi, ne first lady bi tamit she is involved arresting people in the Gambia.
Yeah.
So come niko duka wahe neko they wanna play dirty, we can play dirty. Bena ñu respect kante as Gambian, Bena moy limawa ñu dem ci rabbit hole bi dem dig deeper. We have to do that.
Thank you, Hadija.
So, first lady bi,
yeah.
Jukan ko ame, Adama Barrow make sure len bulen dog dara. From starting to end in Limwa, put Elekla, get them see TV, you can do everything, Al Jazeera Africa, anywhere, CNN Africa, anywhere, put Nini Ham what is going on in the Gambia. Come can you Western be any respect? Even Yaya Jamme, but Western be together, Hamne Jehalna. So, but the direction Bobula Bukadem, we will go with him in that direction. So like Bena ñu respectante as a president mu put Gambians together wala mom ci dictator them ñu dem fa mom because international bi
oh yeah give me a minute
did I have the Gambians they are smelling something because tubabi dofu
Jarajam Hadi Tukulor, you wanted to say something quick, and then we go back to our panelists on the platform.
Yes, before you go on your panel, you need to call Ismaila, Ismaila Fadera.
Ismaila Fadera, Twitter.
To mobilize the UDP youth. They have a youth wing. They all need to go to on X and follow Juka and I right now. And because we will be tweeting from X, and we want them to come and retweet. Because there's a lot of kids that are always on Twitter with Ismaila. So you guys need to make sure. Maybe Fatsaho, since you're going to be on the platform, maybe Fatsaho can call Ismaila.
I will call Fatsaho to go to speak to this guy, Ismaila. But I'll appreciate Bagal. Allah Barakat Tukulor. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Sehu. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, ladies and Maringolo, back to the Bantaba platform. Colleagues on Barrow must go platform. Juka Sise, Hadija Kinte, and Juka Sise. So it will Vanambita can Twitter right now. We have all this program on Bantaba and Nina Kolebijan Sana Jaju, Diaspora chairman of Duntan and the head of the Diaspora media team Makam. So saying Namuru back to them last we give the floor to Boj. Kata mentioned about Ebrima Dibba. So Boj, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sehu. Thank you for coming up, setting up this program in this quick notice. I want to thank the head of the UDP Diaspora Media and Communication, Makam Show, and of course your co-panelist host, Sana Jaju, for giving your invaluable time to UDP and on Gambian issues whenever situation arises. As you have mentioned earlier, this is a developing story. We've got information that the Barrow government is trying to twist the story and kind of replicate the system that was here before, that is being used by Yahya Jammeh to silence his critics and his opponents. We thought this is very, very unfortunate, and that Barrow, who decry similar actions from the previous government, to come and resort to this kind of tactics against his opponent is so unfortunate. But also, it shouldn't be surprising to anybody, because we've all seen Barrow surrounding himself with remnants of Jammeh's regime. And this is a system that we've all fought for 27, 28 years. And we are not ready, to see a repeat of it. Yesterday, when I came to the platform on the platform, I mentioned this, talked about, this issue briefly, and appeal to President Barrow to do what is right by the country and by the Gambian people. Because the direction that he wants to take the country is not tenable. We are not going to accept it, and it will take anything. This is a struggle that we've lived for, and most of our people died for, and this is a struggle that we are going to continue. We are not doing it for self. We're not doing it for fame or name. We're doing it for the country, for the benefit of the Gambian people. What happened to Ebrima today can happen to anybody. And this is why we had UDP all these years. It could be anybody. So I call on all Gambians, irrespective of your political affiliation, to condemn the unjust action of Barrow and his government. And I'm going to use this occasion also to appeal to our security forces. No situation is permanent. They should learn from our close neighbor, Senegal. I think the lessons of Senegal should be a lesson for everybody, whether you are in junior position in the government, whatever responsibility that you hold in the government, you should know that you are on borrowed time. No time is permanent and no situation is permanent. And I've told Barrow yesterday, I've said it yesterday, we don't want President Barrow, the situation that befall Yahya Jammeh to the same situation to befall President Barrow. And these are some of the reasons why presidents, when they leave their countries, they cannot settle in their countries. We don't want that to happen to President Barrow. We don't want that. We want President Barrow to lead Gambia as bad as he is ruling that country, and to probably, be able to relinquish that position and settle in the Gambia to enjoy the rest of his life in that country. He can only do that. That can only be possible when he act right and do what is right. But you cannot use the power of government machinery to intimidate people, thinking that you can subjugate them to your will. It is not going to happen. We have passed that stage, and I see no reason why we will go back to that situation. So I'm calling on every one of you, Gambian people, let's condemn this act of blatant disregard for the rule of law and abuse of power by President Barrow. We are not going to rest. We will continue our struggle, and we will inform all partners in the development world of what is happening, the corruption, the mismanagement, the blatant abuse of power in that country. We are going to make it known to the international community. For us, this is not new. If anybody can withstand an abuse of power, the UDP can stand it. Barrow knows that very, very well. So as far as the diaspora is concerned, we've called an emergency meeting. I'm appealing to all Gambians. This is not a UDP issue. It is a Gambian issue. As I've said earlier, what befall Ebrima Dibba today can befall anybody. And when it's your turn, we will be there for you, because we don't see anybody, we see beyond politics. We see these things as a Gambian issue, and we will stand for every Gambian. So we expect everybody who has the time tomorrow to come and join our diaspora meeting. The links will be shared, and we will discuss our strategy forward. This is not something that we are not going to let it go. We are going to follow it to the letter. And every reasonable Gambian, we expect you to join us in this fight. Is a Gambian fight, not for Ebrima, but for everybody. So I thank you, Makam, for leading this, as head of our diaspora, media and communication, and your deputy Sehu and Sana, for this wonderful effort. We need to spread this message that the Gambia cannot withstand this kind of oppression of our people, violations of the right of our people. If President Barrow can stand in public and incite Gambian violence, among the citizens of that country, and go scot-free, who is he to arrest anybody for, disagreeing with him, with his policies? Has he no reason? But this is what dictatorship, this is what dictators do. They think, they are right all the time. We've seen President Barrow mobbing himself to a dictator. And I've said over and over and over again, Barrow, the people that are pushing you to this direction, they are not doing you favor. They are not doing you justice. It's for you to realize the kind of people that you are working with. If these people, the people that are pushing you, the Sehumbalos, the Sidinjais, and all the rest, these are the same people who were aiding and abetting President Jammeh. And these were the same reason why President Jammeh cannot live in the Gambia today. He's in exile today because of these people. So the evidence are there, and the reasons are there for President Barrow, to do the right thing. Senegal, as I said earlier, is a typical example of how leaders need to behave when they are in power. But unfortunately, I don't know, the Aku say when cockroach one die, to defend. And that means, when a cockroach want to die, you look for a bottle of palm oil. When it enter inside, it doesn't come out again. So that is the same track Barrow is basically working on. It's so unfortunate, but let him know that we are not going to stand for this, and we are not going to, hold our arms, and watch our country drag into, a situation that is untenable. We cannot allow it. So I leave the floor to you guys, and thank you once again for bringing this information out to the public. Let everybody know that this is what is happening in our country. We will contact all development partners, friends of the Gambia, to know that it is the direction that the President Barrow is pushing out our country, and we are not going to accept it. Thank you.
Initiative manta, you led us in this campaign. We are all behind you, and we are behind the party. We are all together in this. So saying but the head of the media team for the Makam, the floor is yours.
Thank you all. Thank you, Sehu. Thank you, Mr. Sanajaju. Thank you, Chairman Butch. I must first of all say, Brother Butch, we appreciate your leadership, the UDP diaspora leadership. You hold so dear. And then we must commend you also for bringing this thing up to us this evening. For the viewers, just to let you guys know, Chairman Butch called me today around less than an hour ago, I would say, to inform me that this is what is happening, and then we need to have a meeting so that we can at least inform our people, inform the Gambian people that this is what the Adama Barrow's government is planning to do against Ebrima Dibba. The only thing I would also say, I've just been informed, I got information back home about 10-15 minutes ago that Ebrima has already been charged with sedition. Yes, I am told that the charges have already been leveled against him, whether they are official yet or they are waiting on Monday to make them official with the magistrate, as you said, Chairman Bush. But I am told that they have already leveled the charges against him. But this is reminiscent of the Yaya Jammeh days. And Ebrima hasn't said anything that should warrant a charge. It is an act of intimidation. It is an act of trying to buy his silence. And I would tell the Mr. Barrow and his government and all those around him who don't know who Ebrima Dibba is, who don't know who Mboj Sedikan is. I will tell them this: these people, when you cut them, red doesn't come out of their blood; it's yellow that comes out of their blood. They need to understand that their blood is yellow; is not red. So there is no amount of money. There is no amount of intimidation. There is no amount of position hunting or position given that is going to buy these people, that is going to let these people switch sides or make or silence them. I just want them to understand that there is no amount of intimidation that will silence Ebrima Dibba. So let them understand that. And as far as I am concerned, from my understanding of what sedition is if somebody is trying to overthrow a government, or if somebody is trying to incite violence that could lead to the overthrow of a government. That's what sedition is. So these charges, they are not going to stand. They can stand at a magistrate. They can start in trying to take Ebrima Dibba's right. They can try to separate him from his family. They can try and separate him from his friends. But in reality, the Supreme Court of the Gambia will not tolerate this nonsense coming from Adama Barrow, trying to be a wannabe dictator, trying to be, it's not going to stand. Because Ebrima Dibba didn't say anything. In those audios, Ebrima Dibba didn't say anything that is seditious or that is even anything that should warrant him to be arrested. I mean, what Ebrima Dibba said is a common Gambian statement. Is our talking point. This is how we talk. It's just how we talk in the Gambia. So there is nothing there. It is just an act of intimidation. That's all what this is.
Yeah.
But as Chairman Boch said, we all thought that these people are going to learn from what happened in Senegal. But unfortunately, they are not willing to learn until it's too late for them. Macky Sall thought that he was going to silence Jomai Faye, he was going to silence Usman Sonko, he was going to destroy Pastef, and what happened? He ended up destroying himself. He ended up destroying his government. He ended up destroying his legacy. That's what Macky Sall did in Senegal. And all because of he was trying to do an effort. He was trying to do, a game plan to destroy Pastef. It ended up backfiring on him. Because the Gambian people, they are aware. We live through dictatorship. Gambian people, when they see dictatorship, when they see injustice, they know what injustice looks like. And this is what injustice is. A man coming to the airport, arresting him, he hasn't, for 3 days now, he hasn't seen his loved one. That is wrong. It is unjust. And every Gambian, irrespective of whether you are UDP or not, because this is not about UDP, this is about the Gambia. The German theologian said during the Nazi era, he said, when they came for the Jews, I kept quiet because I wasn't a Jew. When they came for the Social Democrats, I kept quiet because I was not a Social Democrat. When they came for the communists, I kept quiet because I was not a communist. But when they came for me, there was no one left to help me. So as Gambians, as citizens, when you see injustice, it is your responsibility to speak up, because it can befall you too. Yeah. Nobody is immune, because all these people in power, all they care about is to stay in power. Yeah. And whoever is between them and that power, they will go after you. Because they believe that you are informing the people, you are telling the people, you are enlightening the people, and they don't want the people to be enlightened. They want the people to live in darkness so that they can continue to cheat us, so that they can continue to steal our resources, so that they can continue to live off a life of uselessness while the country is suffering and they are on top. At the end of the day, it is only the country that loses. And this is all they care about. They don't care about the Gambian people. Adama Barrow doesn't give a hook about what befalls the Gambian person. He doesn't. All he cares about is staying in power. That's all he cares about. So it is incumbent upon every Gambian, upon Gambian to condemn this injustice that has been meted on Ebrima Dibba. And I urge all of you, irrespective of your political affiliation, go out, issue a statement, write to the international community, inform them about what is happening in that country. Because if you don't do that, it's coming to you sooner or later. Adama Barrow is not only trying to silence Ebrima Dibba, he's trying to silence his critics. And whoever is his critic, he will try to silence you. As I said, all he cares about is staying in power. I mean, like to keep the people in the dark so that they will keep stealing our resources. I mean, like, and whatever they want to do with impunity. So therefore, I urge every one of you to go out there and show solidarity with Mr. Dibba. And I thank you all. I thank you, Chairman Boch, for being with us. I thank you, Susanna. I thank you, Mr. Saidili.
Yeah, thank you, Makam. Yes, I thank you for your powerful words, you and Boch. We will continue with the program. I know some people are commenting on the platform that we should be speaking in local language, but sometimes it's also good that we speak in English, because let's remember that we are trying to draw the attention of the international community, the United States government, those people there. Not everybody can understand. If we speak Mandinka, not everyone understand. So we will, Sana and I will continue and we'll speak, we'll say most of the things that dwell in Mandinka and Wolof. I was going to even ask Makam if he can say something in Fula, because I think this is for everybody. And I think Makam, if you can just summarize why we are here in Fula for the benefit of our Fula listeners.
Yep. Assalamu alaikum, Musitam Fulbe, mida on Salmina, mida on Yetta. I mean, ko message mbaddo important addimin do hande o kikida do en. Ndaxte chairman ameno woni Mbodj Seydi Kane o noddu kam e kikide he o wi o holli kam ne abe jiɗi nangude Ebrima Dibba be tegambo luwaji ɗi ganduɗa o waɗani ɗi woni luwa ko wite ko sedition noon so waɗi kala ɗum neɗɗo wima ko woni sedition woni comme jiɗɗo libde laamu walla haala ko ganduɗa addat fitina ha laamu ngu yana ɗum woni affaire sedition. Noon ko min keeɓi kadi information ne ɗum altine ɓe punno ɗum wadde kono hawnaki ɓe puɗɗima ɗum wadde ha joni e o samedi hande, kono laaɓani kam nak kono min keeɓi on information. Joni ko jinmi on hollude rek wonon yimɓe Gambia, enen fof en jii hoko kewi ko e laamu Yaya Jammeh. Yaya Jammeh o nanganno yimɓe o lappa, Yaya Jammeh o nanganno yimɓe o wara, Yaya Jammeh o nanganno yimɓe o soka, yimɓe mbaɗani hay tus. Kala mo ganduɗa amin lay aɗa haala aɗa findina yimɓeɓe walla aɗa haala ko yata ko e jamano Yaya Jammeh yiɗanoma, gonɓeɓe e laamu Yaya Jammeh ɓe jiɗanoma, because ɓe gandi aɗa findina yimɓeɓe. To sa findini yimɓeɓe ɗum addat yimɓeɓe pina ɓe jaaha ɓe ittamo. Ko waɗanno ko noon laamu Yaya Jammeh ina wayno ko ɗum woni ina waɗa joni e nder Gambia. Ndaxte jaha nanga mbo waɗanima haydara, mbo waɗani mbo wiyani jaha nanga on aɗa soka o aɗa sertina e family makko, aɗa sertina e wajiraɓe makko. Eɗen gandi ɗum wona gonga, ɗum wona e lawol, te enen fof en pot ɗum salon. Kala ɓiɗɗo Gambian, ɗum wona affaire UDP rek de, ɗum ko Gambian fof, kala ɓiɗɗo Gambian a fot ɗum salon. Ndaxte toñange moƴƴani, ndaxte a yiɗa toñede, an a yiɗa toñede. So nden noon wata yi toñange na waɗe e neɗɗo joɗoɗa nanga hunko ma. Nden noon a fot immo anne hoorema kaala kolla yimɓeɓe ne mbaɗa ko poɗɗa ko wadde, ndaxte ko ɗum waɗɗima so tawi ka jibinande Gambia. Nday Gambia aɗa yiɗi Gambia, ndaxte ko jam moƴƴi e Gambia. To si tawi woni yimɓe na tooñe, yimɓe na nangue e ko wona e lawol, ko ɗum addata fitina e nder leydi. Ndaxte toñange moƴƴani, ndaxte hay goto yiɗa toñede. Ɗum noon ko mbirumi ɗum ni rek, ɗum wona UDP, ɗum wona affaire UDP, wona GDC, wona NPP, wona jara, ko toñange woni moƴƴani, ko wasde wonde gonga moƴƴani. Ndaxte enen en cikkanno hande ko waɗi ko Senegal, ɗum janginat yimɓe, janginat Adama Barrow, jangina wonɓe ɓe takka Adama Barrow, jangina ɓe, holla ɓene de toñange moƴƴani. Ndaxte Ousmane Sonko e Diomaye Faye ko balɗe sappo ɓe mbaɗi campagne, balɗe sappo, to haade nden balɗe sappo aɓe coka. So sa yi Macky Sall yaltini ɓe, o anduɓe ko pariɓe gaño, ndaxte mo andi Sénégalais ɓe fof no cukkuno Diomaye e Ousmane Sonko. O wi noon joni eɗe gacce so tawi woni en nangi ɓe cokama, ha ñande élection o waɗi, Diomaye Faye soketata, Diomaye Faye na kaso. Ɗum ɗon ko kasara, ɗum ko gacce mawɗe e nder meɗen. Nden noon jaltinen Diomaye Faye, jaltinen Ousmane Sonko nder kaso, ndako amin laaɓe jaaɓe kamɓene ɓe keɓa jam maɓɓe. Ndaxte eɗen gandi ko mbaɗɗen ko wona gonga, wona e lawol. So yimɓeɓe mbi kolli ɓene ko mbaɗɗon ko wona gonga, wona lawol, so toñange moƴƴani, yimɓeɓe jingani Ousmane Sonko ɓe jingani Diomaye Faye ko ɗum addi ha hande changement o waɗi e nder Sénégal ndaxte Macky Sall o tilfi hoore makko o tilfi kala ko woni taka makko ɗum ɗon fof ko addi ɗum because addi ɗum ko toñange ɓe mbaɗi e dow koye maɓɓe nden noon toñange woni moƴƴani julɗo fof julɗo so tawi tan woni ka julɗo sigara wiya aɗa wiya ashadu an la ilaha illallah ashadu anna muhammadan rasulullah nden noon sukku gonga sa yii ko wona lawol ganda ɗum mbiyan ɗo ɗum wona lawol ndaxte ko ɗum tan ɗum waɗɗi julɗo noon wona yagol tan juula wala yagol tan koora kono ko ya jikku jogo jikku julɗo jogaɗa jikku peewal jogoɗa jikku ko ganduɗa certina ko woni gonga e ko wona gonga nden noon miɗon wiya onon musidɓe fulɓe ɓe ganduɗa ko onon kaldanmi e ɗumen walla kala mo ganduɗa ka nanowo pular rek walla kala kettotoɗo programme o ni miɗon wiyane amin darone ɗe Ebrima Dibba ndako o yaltine ko woni ko ndakte ko toñange ɓe mbaɗi mo te toñange moƴƴani nden noon enen fof en pot jingu en pot jingande toñaɗo neɗɗo si toñama en ponmo jingan ko de ko ɗum min mbattani miɗen mo jingana because ko toñaɗo Sekou Seydi Ly Sana Diadiou miɗo on salmina miɗo on yetta e mi wino mi haal no mbiruɗa ɗum nira mi haaliri ɗum e pular pour musidal haaloɓe nanoɓe pular pour kamɓene ɓe kettoɓe paama ko yahata ko
Madam. That's very, very
that's brilliant. I will let you go.
Mr. Boy, Danny Bita, if you don't mind. If Danny Bita, thank you, Shehu, thank you, Chairman Boj, thank you, Mr. Makanso, the head of the Diaspora Media Committee. I would like to hear from the both of you, if possible, and I believe my audience will also like to hear from the both of you. When it comes to these areas, as usual, most of the time, many kusifaka involving a UDP militant, more couple of UDP kelolem, ika follow UDP kelolem alnebula ne jibe. Also, we receive information that this is the new strategy for the Ministry of Information. Gambian censor, especially UDP supporters. Also, some of the advisors to the president, they are working with the Ministry of Information to carry on these strategies. And then, before Ebrima Dibba was arrested, prominent NPP members of the audio bondile, men grauta Ebrima Dibba, the likes of Alaji Bambolem, audio bondile, the likes of Fatou Soumare, the likes of Bakubukar Bahumnyol, Nigeria audio bondile. So I think the audience would like to hear from you as the chairman of the Diaspora and Makansom as the head of the media committee. I'll be message like Kila Molie when it comes to this. Why? Because I have a brother called Alhaji Sidia Fofana. He was arrested during the OIC summit in Banjul, and he was there just to make a peaceful protest for the freedom of Palestinians. This protest has nothing to do with even Barrow and his administration. While he in detention, the first question they asked him was that whether you are a UDP supporter. So it's like your scheme was sort of a strategy going against UDP supporters also. So I don't think
guys, thank you Sana. Ilawo nyinin karo bede atale. Maybe nsanyin ke maninga kaola. Ika kumo memfoteng, kafo komenko kamolu nyinin kafo e formu UDP leti. It's not new. Yeah, I understand it. Because and for some of us ntolu nga odunne with a badge of honor for us. Yeah, I understand it. And ngalon ne nendiro nyimme kafoteng. Niaje aketa na kolchoti banko kan astata President Barrow Fawolala. I remember, I think this was 2017, 2018 ma Fawolala Basela Bridge ba Gorilla Wato Menna. The foundation lela ngabera o time wala fam. He stood there. What time o nying nyo sabanding obayaning UDP kolte ma after UDP lilla by force. A statement o menkeje ako nimmo ko itamu patriota ko mutonyala but ni ko tale mo la ko mu faniala. That was explicit or implicitly referring to Mr. Abe Mr. Dabola.
Yeah.
Kabrim Baroye won nendiro ga woni be bimendo temateng ala mu anyala Fatumata Jawara nyol lotale ye nendirol ke political platform olto. Baroma ame condemn. ngajele, you know, molus, you can count them. I can't see. It's a molu count, molu many alonko, a low platform, baroka tarasiri, kabula mola, mama, please. Okay, go over there. I'm in a meeting, please. Go. You know, al-hakatu. You know, akabula mola. Istara bulala mola. Nyin dendiro ni aja be nyimbanko kambarole. Ngajele very recently, boyo dobo na Spain, okamolu bane ne faka foko nteka balu wala. Ngana jela e natal. Fat sumare nyol. Look, baro nyanta mel lonna. Kunu ngapo na diamo konole. This is not between him and Ousainou Darboe anymore. Ousainou Darboe is doing less many along ko menta. Adung Gambian only alone what is happening in that country. Nim misal fe la tactics all munire to kamolu intimidate. Adung molte wulla. O man tantol ballam nyanta memfola me along ko bankola kolamba address la. We will honorably and respectfully tell Barrow kafa eko nyim ba address la with respect comme young advice nyame ika yamare nyame ndol nga kulu wole long nga mira tol be yalo nente yal nene buka nje hani nyim platform to ka diamol ke but it has come to time for me to stand up adum Barrow nga kumo mem fa asa long maybe ntemu dindi wala maybe atenda kumo tala but nga kumo mem fa asa la moy nga kuma kotomal le faye nga kuma faye ka kuma kotomala Barrow alal memmo alal nafati aya hakilot Barrow ya alon ko ata UDP ata tusken wala UDP la ata UDP tinyalo la ay olon ado akanyi molu menu mutaten kamol soronten o manta tina moli la right moment Barrow te wo trample nola nim menu ka pousser wo kan wallahi ka Barrow pousse ala afan wala tinyala kan maningol ko yalla nga kuma fo don tubaw ka wala ko ning nyebeto akole wala ko nin nyebeto lafta fala tentulu kabo wa kabula wala kono aka tentulu kabo le nyin na bulata ko kono dora dam pangol kam min nyola la bu ka fintino aka fa wala nyama akola probable nyinti Barrow ya mira nga kuma mem fo ay mirala ninga ya muta komen ko nying intimidation ol meno abeke kam molla wala be mol deindila you know he's in the for a root awakening wallahi atamol deindi nola c'est même fa drone dindi woni mankuke Ibrahima mankuke me alon ko isa charge Sedition la ni e woke bala ride violate la c'est même fo no Barrow ay Ibrahima bula ay dindi mbaale babul ko Barrow ate Barrow e dimbal soto nyame. It's very, very, very painful. Yemo la mo fa muta o yemo kema muta detention kono especially na man kukela bala piringo kan just because you ko sembole waratati o manya nakela ntolni Adama Barrow manya na futala odlat man la fi Adama e mol push to a stage me alonko is no return dukare nga dani ala nin kilay banko nyimbele kanya da banko nyinto solo sanding 2 is not going to happen in the Gambia. Adu niya mutako Ibrahima kala solo leti again. Wallahi billahi ta'ala is not going to happen. Ninga be kala Ibrahima la salon ko abe Ibrahima ni mo jama le mutala be kala ko solo sande. We don't want to go to this. We don't want to go there. But ni misal fe fana wo fana baye surprise oto. Abe menna ay continue wala. Forward. Yeah. Si même fo no ay doro buñani mo ko do banko nyim belata am banko nyinti malla fi banko nyim fitino la banko nyin kan adu UDP all the time for 27 years ntolla silo mu nyinati malla fi fitino la nyim banko kan malla fitino la banko kan but always ngajele ko mol kalo na right kan ka violate or in broad daylight. This is a typical example of that. Barrow kanata o silola ni ya jamedara dame Barrow manya na sonna na tambini wala this is uncalled for.
Yeah.
Me molu soto banko lu kanga akana son waya soto me ya jamme soto akana soto amantambi Barrow can come back and him UDP ko leke kilingoti because wallahi billahi taala alaji Ousainou Barrow la ngane jawe a kilim mantara alaji Ousainou bul ala ya lon kila ya lon ndenga lon Baro can ask me, I can tell him that. Because I have that authority to say kafoko wallahi billahi ta'ala alai usenu Baro la ku jaw kilinte te marari nga bul. If Usenu Dabo UDP dunta menna ni yaja me mella UDP ka Usenu Dabo silo dunia bete ma ko yam fata Usenu Dabo mune atina Baro amune. That shows you the kind of person that this man is. But Baro lota dawo dasi kuma jawol fo kuma kolongol fo nyinke bawo. Ay molu jut alafta molu jutundi lala ay dindiwol ta ka keba nyi neng banko kan. It shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. Baro kana molu bulindi. You know, kana molu wulindi in a way me alonko amanyinya banko to. Dukare nga dani kilay. Ay dindiwo bula ay Ibrahima bula. Nte ba dani la wala. Ibrahima man kuke me alonko sa Sedition la. Amang nana maji kuke. Ibrahima man kuma fo banko ka mol ne ma mem fo banko ka. Amang kuke o banko ka mol ne man kuke o mol ne ma menke o banko ka. So ka single out. Ko I comment like against the president. Allah opinion ole modi. Wo is a violation of his right. Anuntol fana nu bajalale. Yes, he say Ibrahima sorombi because sembo betella. But wallahi be like sembo be alale bulu. Sembo mantalete bulu baro. Adunia Ibrahima mutabi. Isa alon kontol fana nu belola Ibrahima enne. Ita ko kule kala Ibrahima la me alutina asati nantol nga jutu Ibrahima la. Ontol la lodula e faleng Ibrahima la kuoto. Kununga fo mole ko this is very, very personal to me because Ibrahima is not only a comrade to me, but Ibrahima is a little brother to me. So niya muta ima muta dam ya ndala side ima muta nyin kama ka fo komen ko is a political comrade. Akamuna la ko yen doko bakilim fakilim ya wala muta. So this struggle will continue. This struggle will continue. Nze memfo no baroe dukara ya hakilotu. Akana so molia mislead. Akana so molia mislead. Ni alafta jila banko nyinka si jino banko nyinka na fitino mawuli banko nyinka. Bana alafta fitino pana na banko ka asi nyilonko wallahi billahi taala ana binci dingol lebe nyola sai. Ana fata nyola de asi wolong. Ana fata nyola anymore. Ana fata nyola. This fight nto lebe nyintala wallahi billahi taala. Usenu is not gonna lead this fight. Ni amuta ko albenyina kay Ebrima Dibba muta ka muta ka fuko Usenu Dabo lebe fintila aliyem jame menkala solo sanni kawke use it's not going to happen but asinyi lonko ninga be jikiri nyina ko molte soto la meni alonko belola Ibrahima this fight is not over it's not over nta faranse wo dankene anso fanan tangala ka ko kube ko ma fanan laftale nyin ko be ka horomoni buña wallahi billahi atol be ya lon nte nene buka nene man kuma clean despite all what Baro is doing in that country nene man fintinga kuma fo Baro because alaji Useni yentolu kulu buña ni horomol always na kuma kango na kebarol to nimmol tema nim anybody tema especially when it comes to government politics and this is why we've followed for 20 something good years. Baro kana mol kamfandi, please. Let Ibrima Dibba go. Please.
Baraka.
Yeah, Sana.
Yes, Mr. So.
Yeah, man luma wax rek maybe I speak in Wolof with the same question. Yeah, luma wax rek mo nek comme no ko laajte no waxe remember nakal tudda ñun tam amul luñ mëna def rek mo nek pour wax ak nit ñi yépp won leen le xeex bi pour xeexi Gambia la ndaxte ok UDP ñoom ñoo nekk main opposition Adama Barrow waaye tam UDP su ñëwee into power mboolem lu baax lu fa UDP def Gambians yépp a ko bokk bu dee UDP deful lu baax tam Gambian ñëpp a ko bokk so because ñun ñëpp benn dëkk bi la so therefore man lu ma wax rek moo nekk dama ñaan nit ñi rek ñu understand ne lii waru da nekk affaire UDP rek du xeexi UDP lii xeexi Gambia yëpp la war a nekk waaye tam ala kullu xaalin tam ci aduna tam soo ko seetloo mboolem xeex bu bari dafa am ñoo xam ne ñu tuuti rek ñoo dee xeex pour xeex bi waaye jàmm bi tam su ñëwee ñëpp a ko dee bokk. yow yaa ngi America fii nii Seeku Seydi Ly mu ngi in England tey soo ñëwee America fii less than 1% of the American population ñoo nekk ci military bi ñoo nekk ci affaire military bi di xeexal America pour America am freedom America am jàmm right so the 99% jàmm boo xam ne ñun ñoo xam ne ñoom ñooy fay deret pour ñu gis ne America am jàmm am freedom ñooñu am naka la tudd 99% bi seen doom yi o ñoom tuuruñ deret soo ñu tuuti that 1% ñoom ñoo nekk di tuur deret pour gis America am freedom am jàmm ñoom ñoo nekk ci military bi ñoom ñoo nekk di protect America ñoom ñoo nekk ci affaire ci intelligence bi di make sure di ñu protect dëkk bi make sure ne naka la tudd terrorism du happen o ñu bon duñ jëg ñu ñëw ñu rey nit ñu bari right so dafa am few in any society in any place in any situation few will lead the fight and then naka la tudd so loolu moom du ñàkk so ñun UDP whether nit ñi ñëw nañ ñu fekk ñu si xeex bi ñëwun ñu fekk ñu si ñun we will always be there until ñu gis Gambia am nañ luñ bugga am nañ jàmm Gambia am na freedom boo xam ne ñëpp a ko bokka irrespective of ndax yaa ngi UDP o nekkuloo UDP jàmm su ñëwee jàmm bi su UDP su gisee jàmm bi ñëpp a bokka jàmm bi and UDP loolu moo nekk seen xeex loolu xeex pour gis Gambia am nañ boppam gis Gambia boo xam ne ñëpp a ci em gis Gambia boo xam ne injustice du fa happen so therefore man lu ma wax rek moo nekk so ñun ñëpp a war a nekk rek I mean ñu xeex the ideal thing is moo nekk ñëpp bokk ci xeex bi ñun ñëpp loolu lañ bëgg ñëpp ñëw fekk ñu si xeex bi understand waaye nag ñëpp tam duñ mën a ñëw fekk ñu si xeex bi waaye mboolem koo xam ne ñëw nañ fekk ñu si xeex bi we appreciate it understand nga so therefore waaye still Gambian bi tam xam na lu xew in the last 10 years gis na ne amin naka la tudda UDP ñoo nekkoon lead ci xeex bi ñu xeex bañ daanee Adama Ba Yaya Jammeh so UDP danañ xeexaat tam bañ daanee Adama Barrow loolu amul dara lu ñu see génnee danañ xeexaat bañ daanee Adama Barrow incha allah in 2026 amul dara loo xam ne danañu teree génnee Adama Barrow 2026 danañ ko daane so therefore ñu ngi ñu oo ñëw bokk fekk suñu si xeex boobu ndax ñu mën a gis ne Adama Barrow dinañ ko defeat boo xam ne fekk ñun ñëpp a ko bokk every Gambian nga gis ci sa bopp every Gambian nga gis ci sa bopp so loolu la ñoo ñaan Gambian si loolu la ñoo wax Gambian si understand nga waaye nag ñëpp am na ñu bari tam ñoo xam ne ñu ngi si xeex bi léegi ñun balaa ñoo dugga ma Chairman Mbodj ñoom Juka Cissé ñoom Tukulóor si ñoo xam ne nekkuñ UDP waaye ñoom lañ fekk ñu ngi wax affaire Gambia Juka every Saturday moom ak ñoom Tukulóor si ak groupe am bi every Saturday ñu ngi si social media di wax di ee nit ñi di xeexal Gambia xeexaluñ UDP Gambia la ñoo xeexal ñun dañu am card membership waaye tam am na ñoo xam ne amuñ card membership but they are doing the same waaye ñoo xam ne ñëwuñ tam ñu ngi leen a wax ne ñëw leen ngeen bokka ndaxte su amin naka la tudd ndaxte victoire bi bés bu mu ñëw fekk ñun ñëpp a ko bokka fekk duñ wax ne UDP rek moo ko xeex fekk ñun ñëpp a ko bokka ndaxte Gambia bi ñun ñoo ko bokka jàmm su ñëwee Gambia ñun ñoo ko bokka ndaxte foofu lañ jógee foofu mooy suñ kër bés bu su ñun ñëpp ñu ngi ci bitim réew fu mu nekk nii waaye foofu la ñoo ñibbi weda dañoo xaar bañ retire o léegi la ñoo dem waaye Gambia mooy ultimately suñ dëkk ndaxte ñun ñëpp foofu lañ ñoo suul incha allahu rabbi man de duñ ma suul America man duñ ma suul America Gambia lañ ma suul so therefore ñun ñëpp nañ bokk xeex bi ñun ñëpp ñu ñëw amin naka la tudda ñu gis ne lii Gambia ñëpp a ko bokka so amin naka I think and I am very confident ne Gambian si dinañ def loolu incha allahu rabbi thank you.
Yes, sorry guys, drop Talenu. Yeah, I just want to finish here now. Sarala question, Makame Memphoteng makes sense. Nying is not a UDP issue. Yenako mole. And I think Gambia la kolu nyanta len kaje wo nyama. But I remember fana wala fana muto nyati. You know, mo jamal le beje meni alon ko be Gambia la ko kelekan. Be ni injustice kelekan Gambia kono. Coming mbake ka on different level. Ntolta niaje Ntolta is prominent because Ntolka kele under a platform that is UDP. Well, that's where we belong. But I think what is important for all Gambians, I realize Gambia belongs to all of us. And this is a fight, me alonko, you know, we cannot take it at a killer no la kafo mo killing. Yalong nyanta atondile ko fitaran kese killing. Abuka kuke no. Ya ona ni afenke sa katino, but ni al deteta nyola ni aje aketa fitaran de faka fitara ukeno is because ebe nyo balale. And I think, you know, Gambia no for nyanta wala adopla. As far as we are concerned, yes, mol sesile ngalo nako woga kele. There are certain section many along ko wol ka fole toron ko yes alinge bula UDP call them. But wonyanta munekelan tulla. For people like somebody like me, that is a motive. Ninkuma akan jambandile. Because never do nanyin kono man dunje ka fo komen ko lafta menna anyanta certain section of community le benefit la. Then yaje dunda politiko kono ngake nyin kama comme banko be situation o mento is untenable. Adum banko nyanta bola wo kono le adu ngalon ko UDP nkolu mume be wala mulon kangoti yana ko mal so banko dim fana nyanta wala jela kafo comme ko be mu kukilineti. Maybe the way we want to do it is a little bit different, but when it comes to common issues like this, injustice this kind of injustice, ngamira be nyanta denna wala le kafo ko look alinga nyim fight. Makame analogy dole kejang. Ako a scientist in a professor in Germany. Ako kabri na da communist ol noma. Alota bulta nimpula ako ndate je bari na da manke communist. Amada bula je. Inada jusol noma be jusol nasil na da jusol noma be fala wato bena ako manke justi manke. In other section of community for the same thing. So basically, abe memfoka wala mnyinti ntolbe Gambiano la munti. Ite aje ko ibe menke kan Gambiano la teng, ibe menke ka Ebrima Dibba la teng. Amam bete ya bari because Ebrima manke yumu UDP ko le manke UDP ka so mbe sila len tendabula la je. So ma yake GDC ko la fana ko manke GDC kati. Ntendabula la je. Sinindi yake doing kola iko nte data je because ni mu doing kola te ni me hakilo do sinindi ko bi neta fangala noma adu ima wo molu de ma wol fanante lole fe because ima lo fe in their time of need alin kana woke nyim banko na betata ntol bele is menu kata marseto mo kilingol menu kata marseto na molle kata la marseto alla molle kata marseto namol the same people alla mol kada lopitano to nyame namol kada lopitano to wala nyama namol kada different people ila mol kada school nyame na the same thing as long as it's Gambian we are all under the same situation. So why not we come together, we forget our differences and fight for what is right for that country. And this is what the dictatorship is here hakilo to wala tinang nyanta nga hakilo to back. Niaje baro ala last diamo ala nyin tribalism ko ay banko nyinta aya split on tribal lines. Yenda maluta yenser. This is what dictators do. Yenna ko moyle iba follow la tribes nyolla yaje o niya follow ko atulum jaran ko lati nyindon mu nyomin ko lati na boda je ko atol boda nyin kabila karle kar nyol boda nyin kabila karle katol boda nyin sate karden kar nyol boda nyin sate. They set us together against each other. This is the way dictators do. Ye molta divide and rule. Niamo divide and rule. This is the way it happens. Ntolda malbe dundi nyola. Kolu kuna many alongo, they are not even necessary. Bare butung, while we are doing that, itolbela kuru yakele benda bankola resources nyol sunyala. Ni ajube bi barona la mansakunda. corruption o membe barola ni masakunda kono masakunda nele man tara Gambia kono me alon ka sifabi bari imaje na fenkete imaje atata la nyin tola ay kumota e o fay UDP koluma yana ko male sain tol sitara wo kumo fola while they are stealing our resources. So we need to be wise. And this is not only about UDP, this is all Gambian people. Dolbe lori faye ne bafala ha ni UDP ko lebe nyola linganda bondije. Bari te malon ko baroka kodol men ke sunya o banko kan. Atol intana atol bela taxpayers, intol laka taxo joe that money. That money belongs to all of us. So let us all realize kafoko banko ni mumbele 30. And on this fight, we can only fight together and succeed. We need to be our brothers' keepers. Let us be our sisters' keepers. You know, touch one, touch all, irrespective of any political affiliation. It's just natural in any society, molte beke tekeno la kankilinti. But we need to look at what brings us together. The fundamental thing that brings us together should be more important than any other division that we have or disagreement that we have. For us in UDP, this is our principle. This is what we've been operating on. But we believe Gambia mumbele 30. And only together we can succeed. We cannot do this alone. That's why until we have a party, you know, and we don't expect anybody without your will to join us. We will prefer everybody to be with us. But nita kenola fana long kombebe kukule na kuna mbele after Gambia la nyato tala. Asamanya do lafta ata bulubala do lafta ata mala do lafta sudo tilibulo. But at the end of the day, we all have one objective, and that is for a better Gambia. You know, so Sanaika Kumoto put it together. This is our fight. This fight is for every Gambian's fight for to get in. But butum fana ni ma mol ma ke fana. Ntolla lodula movement o manya na tinna kafo ko nin kari ma ken takela. Yena ko mala. Ya fo ko mbojman na nyim meeting do nyim mbojma da ke nyin do ndete nda ite alon ko ina lola ko mena is the right thing. Wallahi hanida mala be lola ebel lo ala ala si jo ala adun dunia si recognize ala. Yena ko mala. So for me that's what I believe in. It's a collective fight for every Gambian. But if people feel like, you know, they don't want to be part of it, alhamdulillah, the more blame la. Ndolbenna kelo continue la. Up to the time that Allah in Yota Wato Menna. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Abaraka bake mboj, abaraka sana ani maka.
Thank you.
Tentula bake nga na sister soto jane Fatsen Sabali. Ameta Botorola is already 2 a.m. in Finland. You know, I'm malavi diamol very boy como kendole como important ni walfokani makam, so I didn't want to interject them. But Fatsen meta Botorola. Fatsen bismillah, and welcome. Fatsen Sabali.
News nkai seko sedili mbi kontrol nambe sana kontrol na makambo jumbali be kontrol dolla jan size after 2 bari la kute kere la kute kere Gambia dingol be dala sana ko ntolimi mu yudi pin ko sana ntolimi kawo ka finti mole kam moy yalon seko sedili ikaje ntenene nyim fali yendi kabiri wato minna Suleiman Kamara lota kaitandi ko diaspora ko albal dal soron ni wo manke ni almali dal soron momo futata jambe sambala mai pul ayenta ko to fo jere ay ke ba sabal to fo jere wo ko la diaspora fanam fo jere andu Suleiman Kamara do Angleterre la kono Suleiman Kamara la dimbal be Angleterre kono bar moma ak sonota kaitandi ko nyi min ke ala stop akana ke ko tenke Suleiman Kamara la Gambia di yate moñato andum bi naka o Suleiman Kamara la je koteke ay Sadio M Dabo ay audio mi bulaye bunatina wondi yamuta ala mayna andum banko di wol Sadio ti bara ni fo Sadio nga wo moy lami ndamandi na riya muta musole ya kumandi amman taraman sakunda do kula manke police ta man fokol fa olong kasi la kumandi ka nyinin ka ko ite kuma ka o minfo la fita priya wala sene yandi fa o mata la do kule andu mbirim baro ko ala moli ye wuli ye loye keloke sai ne parete wulte lo kay keloke andu Suleiman Kamara mil fo nyili wala kuma silande Nilia wale kumas woton toli fanan ka to diamo ka tara media to diamo alanga aksonota Suleiman Kamara be Angleterre sai seku sedili mol mil be Angleterre mota paso jono la kanaje bar mil bi je I nyantale finti Suleiman na kuma kan wala ko andene nyim fole bara mi fo biya fele wala be kere ko te keno la ban I mean for the wole be caring control mo me fanyo dia wole be diaspora andun tolno wole kala sanyi mu wan anin fulambe wala kono sanyi mu wan anin fulam wole be wala kono bi muta wo dictatorship kili wala kono muta dictatorship kili wala kono UDP ni aje nyinkelo me tankan katara dia mo lambuka aksonta barodu ni wole ibe min fo ibe min kele ka wala fo ni pareta min kele ka wala fo oto sai bimbi jentol fana hani biri wato minna baroko alinya ni miliyali ma alni ekele wallahi ntonga audio di dalet fomoli ma amoy barin ko chapta be dawodanto ila kiyama no linyanta fintila le yaita ndimol la ko alinga finti barola nyin kuma kan nga demonstrate ntol min be diaspora
Fachen malavi kela kuma kuntu ndefama being audio blanda UK chapter 4 mo kono ni kuma kan yalon nte okay yalon tol mo post le lafta blala tol le diam folo bari nte ikanyem mem fo le lafta jele sementu yala we have to go out and demonstrate fonga funti yaje nyin diamol to katani WhatsApp diamol kunun ko mba fo gam platform to ko mfutata tembele to tula bebe na WhatsApp diamola ndol nga protest o ka jande UK ja yolum mba fo kanya momu wani lulu o less than more than sabale fontita Angleterre be warata nyame anu nga protesol lungo lo wala barinte nga mera fam me meeting o kumande la wo protesol la feta kala october jam fatale be diamala groupe oye nyin Ebrima Dibba la nyin ko ali nga funti Canada platform diamol damala America protest ye keje Europe Brussels Gambia embassy soto Belgium le EU parliament be jele France ambla nga emergency protest o kumande nga funti na nyatandira ntenga mera wolom ika Suleiman Kamara la kumo men foten Suleiman Kamara mo ala audio mel nse fundi no jane nimbe protest kela Suleiman Kamara la dimbal bi janne Suleiman Kamara nse MP ol safeno le kafoko ay British nationality lom ay asylum lo ñu jang ay British citizenship soro bara fele abe mansakunda suku kan pour que banku dingo be diaspora ni fota de gambe ke ara nzo fono Angleterre non se letoro safeno député wala le ala na MP ol membe jang atebe tundo men to London sala se député on ñu ko la nga letoro safe nga la ko petition British government bari fatse mon problème oti na tonya fo Gambian ol fona na diamol le kasi a platform ota ni WhatsApp audio bondo moman no WhatsApp bondo la bar jani letoro safe ko mo le al fundi protest momo sa fon takata do ko wala
bar se ko ya jibe
yeah
ikana je hanni mo sabale fintita billahi duniya ya jele ko mo le fintita niya announce hannin to la Finland na kiamano ya announce ko momo ni mu Gambia di ngoti mu UDP di ngoti mimbe keri ngajela ali finti nganna ni ku ya itandi wallahi hanni mo sabale fintita mimbe satari la bana bala mo bimbe media team to mo ba jela le ko nyinni be keri Gambia
farse ngela komo so la ba sinya jelle ngafo banta ba janko birim barosita atol membe Europe hani protest kilima organized America keta nyaonya wole brim barota no UN la alamin shilla wal karamboju wal kata mel bije ngajele fundita itare barota they protested against baro in America tola UK janga protest kala fo baro fundita en jabi ko UDP kollo bara melbe Europe na commandiro ka jana ko Europe ali funti ale da protest bar momo be sire la comfort zone yemen fo to nyalo yeah yes Tonya lo
Ebrima Dibba manjin disaf
amanjin
disaf ka fuka Gambia airport to ka amuta hani biya do bulo kono wallahi ma wo disaf
yeah
UDP executive of manjan na lumu kala o kola ka fuko tele wala be fintila bi yebo Europe kono jang waran yebo America kono jang jamba lunde be nyamina jandulal be nyamina e tebula forti kono Gambia e tebula dular hani wo fango da mai mo faale fan
absolutely
hani wo fango da mai mo faale te tinya woto yela o te tinya woto je ite be inni milbe ku killing wol kana lungo fay ko ni lung karle be sila karla ko wala amanyan na kela ni manche lu fay kuki ka fa ko tenewole mbe nyinkela fenkole mbe nyinkela lu min Ibrahima mutata woludde fangoy nyanta tinkre press conference intindi min be kala yake
tonya
wolu batatale sila
tonya
wallahi wolu batatale lu man nyanna fayla Ibrahima Dibba la nyinna ka fa ko mbe tenewole batula.
Anyway, Fatchen, sama me, yeah, yes. Baraka baka Fatchen, memenkela, naje molbe call kekana mol after dunana, memenkela, Fatchen ni memfoteng, mbe continue lale, sama fana mbe programs lale because jandin tele lo mbe programs ni weekend on toltem fonyon dinna. Nena colleague labi sana jaju, naje ko sister binda singate fana mbe call kekana after dunna, but after memfola sana. I think nyanta funtile lenga protest organize ni lungo manyana sama be diaspora meeting on la chairman boje emergency meeting kumani all diaspora amanke UDP executive damati UD diaspora executive amanke ndolme chapter reps dama momo UDP diaspora join that Zoom call tomorrow alla chapter head so the link all siala alla formal momo so joining ntenga mera nyanta funtile le nga worldwide protest command ASAP nyin ko man nyana dukundela ba nte wolonta la mirala bibi la mbeta folo na UK chapter forum ko mo lena audio mo ko alinga funti baro kama mfuto raja nga Senegalese sol tentu sana Senegalese sol yakatale Senegalese sol funa but Senegalese diaspora imansi Facebook damani Twitter ning TikTok idiamo ko sana itata hani makisal dunda dawde kata no baje wali seka fa nyanta play la jande itata la fenko ikate play la itata yala tabulol defe kay ko ndolla molbe fala na banko kan but ndol gambien lolu ni mol command yes na mo fashion kan for number man kuma hani mo saba bari gambien no be tuba bu jam fa ani mel ka diamo forum ko no sana asiata wotile yawna sane ninko WhatsApp diamo kabrin somandanse audio bulal mod bu ko kayra soto but ninko alinga funti mbedo kan na funti nimmo keme saba mon keme lulu funti ta Angleterre jam that is a powerful message to the international community. Yeah, understand sana. So maybe you focus, but Janimbe system been do the language.
So malafi ke kuntu numfang. Anu left on kela kumo sembentia, but left on ka sister far sen bula ndo ay kumo nyimba. Bal akam dole benju solo kono ndrong ibe diamu kanye. So meta nyim fola le. Gambenol, we are different breed of people. But no the Gambenol na karamu jamala sodo na lesson jamala sodo menyalango ang nyanta ka karanje. But we are different breed of people. Mala muna promote, mala muna ka alala. Shehu bili ya jame jamano Gambenol betende. Nyaye Gambenol fintira banda dro diamuto dro ya badi ngolama or he himself is a victim.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in New York, ngata protest ola 24/7. Na Gambenol meni alonko ikame fote nyindronde na do ko tabulal. Kuliola katara kedun lada wala futu shuta katara kedun lada fa molka mi da ko haji tinyala but brother do beje anyam na singolo Gambian protesto the brother to Imam Babali ika fay Mustafa Ali abe New York anyam na singolo Gambian protesto amro no bilo time ya jamani UDP ko lebe but the moment Babali was arrested and the moment Babali went to UDP
atara protestola
I think na konata protest okay.
Look at that.
United Nations. Gambenol many yebulafe iko he was nowhere to be seen when we were protesting against Yaya for certain things. So now ala brother yolo muda and ala muso na adungo as young as 7 years old ya blo muda. Because ala brother Imam Babali was the one who was arrested at that point in time. So nye Gambenol ja diamuda drug he or a family member is a victim. But no one day. It's rather unfortunate. Say who cooking will repeat come cutting and meta nyum folala. Ndeba kala Gambenol ka foko dictatorship.
Ndenga fole nko ni yabate ntoleba stop la. Yeah, understand. We have to stop it. Sister Binta Singare from be Switzerland from be line auto na bulare so kutale. So Binta bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum. Brother Sehu anila moinalde.
Inimbaro.
This is the first time mbela in platform call la. Mol diamta hakilmal men diamta duma men diamta santo. Nganna moy warinka seño danole kan. Sehu Sehu ka okay tadi aja halu warta inte miro siata back mula miro siata because okay to nyale mobe ba kata kanne para sol dol me anon ko albe spotlight albe diam ko albe kelo ke kalbe mon motivate kan albe gambia la cool fola na meta na tul fana na pasta na lady so ngol kata minto ma fanne Ebrima Dibba la ni musa royin President Barrow mo be men fokan abawole koto makisala is momena afana wa ke abis abawole keka exactly we na for men do ka abawole dunna say no fangi nga President Barrow land aside Gambian ko are we ready put no pija ita all the 9 years Parasa wala bang pun dia mo be sigi la compose zone be wulale ngam blo du nyobul Diaspora dunya tonko nano Gambia be tawra ndi nga wuli ga ita na ko to man pare kelo la man pare fitna bari kam non sen so me sama mul kan ta la kota enough is enough san dia ko ko ta kelo la dia mo metali dia mo metali mo de diam la nim men la emotional high rek we diam the following day we kudo to poto sacrifice them so Ebrima Dibba be diamond to it's very very sad okay more lebeji but you can cool like you put in payment but you don't even know why you are there so say more you film people family be janga dia munyo inga demonstration of na protest okay kaita de baro is not apart from Ebrima Dibba ko sa Gambia for my life I law 2026 Gambia no dey easily political leaders will more be na funding to more be all the platform at all me anko ka dia more calm more be dia na protest organize kaita de ko baro Senegal continuously. For Jani Alebe Sola Kairola. Baros must go.
Sister Binda, malafike kuntu. Lafida memfola nte UK chapter ntelo chairman. I am going to the meeting was totally na meeting was last week from Baromo Concern Gambia UK. We control a group of jang. Concern Gambia UK until protest ko one UDP man nyo soto and wole chairman soto. Samambera chairman o commandilale. Na meeting o command the UK jang ASAP nga protest nga alumo la Ebrima Dibba la nyinkola nyinkana dukul so lafeta menna atol men fona be Europe alla nyaton ko la li call Europe ali la nyaton call ala fo ko membe kene sa mambe diaspora meeting o soto la but ala nyaton ko ye nyaton call je nini crisis be caring ndol la nyanta molo lead la ndol la nyanta we have to be in the forefront ndol because ye nyaton ga kala fika ke nyaton ko ti it's easy, but you have to rise up to the plate, no problem or not. So, thank you. Momo be Europe, Gambia embassy to EU, Munananga Europe emphasize because European Parliament be Brussels, European Gambia embassy be Brussels. So Europe is very important. Ninga protest of lung killing America yake, Europe yake, Ndolngake, UK yake. Wo duna anumba trala Al Jazeera nga musolo Al Jazeera nge contact one of us interview let this news go viral on the international platform because Barrow sign dictator le mari mo kana fo kom Barrow la fekala dictator he's already a dictator you understand alengana kumodian ka fo Barrow have a dictator so Barrow is already a dictator because Ebrima Dibba yes Geneva for the headquarters but makame kuma kelim fo jam mediamo la magistrate fana mbedin case handle ye hakilo to bank because ndabanke loyalty but I don't need to be a lawyer kalonko this is not a seditious act sedition mumneti dia diamo ke kamol mobilize pour que man sakunda overthrow wolon sedition is a simple definition ka rebellion organized ka diamo ko urging people to rise up against the state pour que man sa wolon treasonable offense but Ebrima Dibba Adama Barrow jabile kafuko iman kulong woman ke treasonti woman kulong woman ke treasonti so magistrate benin case handle la isa sila alala kana Ebrima magistrate of on nita sila alala ni man sakunda ni sama Monday they should throw this case out of the court because Ebrima Dibba man kujamen ko seditious ya understand
justice system compromise
yeah so ngebla la diamo continue rek
Comment for manga comme Ebrima Dibba omodo yin coach pa sama jaw ya fole yin manke UDP kuti hani hada badi ko ma fando la manke muslimo ta manke anything ni ya je ko be advantage ta ka kam yin ta yelo la yala ala nyanto dia Ebrima Dibba for mamra ye expect from mo ina exclamo le ko yela al airport e man ko tele family fa ye arrest e ko for questioning bil mo telephone jangote agi manke first time so Barola Fakanila with all the many alonko they are active, Ikatonia for Imalafila, I will like continuous in that but Ebrima Dibba to Abita Modo Lefanando. Honey, I told the Fasol Bay.
No, binda singate. Asente arrest no la sana arrest. Ndol be alon gonga diamu. Ndol momo ka diamu jay be fatien sabala na fura da wara keba sabala fura ya ko sa arrest. So nyi se ke no momo la. Ya on sane. So ndol le nyanda fundi la ngabaro arite. Anu UDP da mate nyi kala no de Gambia le nyanda fundi la because nyi manga UDP ko.
Yeah, but I think yeah, Malefika sister in Kundu, but I think that's another important thing for Nalo Noko. I'm fully aware that the leadership of the UDP, they are on top of the game. And
I'll move over there. I'm going to hold on.
Okay, okay, fine. Ableta. Me, I'm not
Okay, Abaraka, sana akwete continue. Abaraka.
Yeah, one important point here. I'm fully aware that the leadership of the UDP is on top of the game. And Nalano ila do we bakila and na confidential. But amanka siya pana ke lafa hakilola. Yamu. The leadership, ikala later safon in press conference damal. The leadership of the UDP and in the immediate family of Ebrima Dibba should walk to the American embassy on Carava Avenue in person. Can you tell Nilako? Ebrima Dibba, an American citizen, is in detention. Ka evidence will tell you message will member aniya muta mena anika na charge mena. Because this is one of the right steps to take as far as an American citizen in detention is concerned. So kudo for beje Gambeno yanta nyilonale. It's high time. Yeah, moy. Adama Barona la mol. The bottom line is that molle babulu ala kafo kono. Molle ya sora. Ikanyina faye ko UDP le APRC masa kunda bwendi. UDP le asabu yaja masa kunda bwendi. Anu UDP le beta fana bwendi la. Wa mol mi anko be APRC ko be kamfana UDP ka ankabi. Be kamfana UDP le leadership ka wala be Adama Baro mislead content. Bal ndesan man din kolko ko no me alon ka be nyaatele nyaabo ko je.
Yeah.
But no one banko me warata set gambeti isombo warata gambeti bilu wol ya try amam possible mina da Adama Baro na la mole amuto ko ni tele ka possible la Senegal sombo warata gambeti
mala fi la kuma kuntula yala mona na itol membe mutari bulu ko Senegal is all funding ko wole fit sotale ka masakunda confront but yala ko Gambia no ni ko ware ntol bele kam bori and this is the fact near tiaga so fire mobile ke bori we have seen this happening. So Senegal will you niole laji and Senegal da mama ke bele so kono bele diaspora fana wol fana yakele Senegal yi bele gulit wala nan control diaspora because yalo Gambia sa for tiagas be file auto but in tolla jan tiagas te file jam ya understand no funding of funti. So Sana, thank you so much. Me call us all Daniela. Tomorrow we'll have another show. So cool right now. So a few minutes dila more, then the program will wrap up. Then Samafana will have another program about this. Fatinjai Fana is on. Fatinjai Sisla will be called Kele. Fatinjai Bidasingate. I think you are trying to call back. Fatinjai Bismillah Mama Ilarek Yotaminga was a hela. Fatinjai Mama Ilanga was a hela. Fatinjai. Alhamdulillah.
Like a good issue because some neck and good enough.
Yeah, wow, it's past midnight here from Nekani. Dimas job.
So we ram sinyak bela them. So gives me Adama Baro. Press conference. Aki do you tagale Adama Baro? Adama Baro hamna ni swing leader. Niti jamala. Hanga legi tanga bahut why say that tamit bahut. Dawara ne kasi digante bi. Adama Baro because UDP la nekon. Adama Baro mo gina ham lu neka UDP. Hamna ni kunyu jite kuku niti jamala bem je. Understand nga. So fake Adama Baro dafa gis na ku jite party bi. Koku tami dafa mel ni mom o ku ko raw. Nikonon because hamnane UDP moko open it. Nikonon Adama Baro behavior on me do ko def.
Yeah.
Because Ahmed Jite li Ebrima Dibba wax lu raw lola Ahmed Jite.
Wow, Ahmed Jite muna hasido le mati.
Nasiko le mati.
Hasido.
Ak nasiko tamit wax na ko. Deglu lo bobu nono. Wax na le nase hala tamit. Lolu Ebrima waxu ko. Si wax nga yow man wax na la li si programme bi. Hanga lima because dama gis li Fatou liñ wax ne Fatou Babaro moko binda. Dama ko gis. Understand that? Why not leave?
No, my brother, I feel like Modola call return. Somebody speaking, please. Yeah. Sorry, Alimbala, people are calling the phone, and then I was trying to drop the call. Somebody's called me direct. I was trying to drop it. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 minute. Let me make this clear. Now, no swoku data like Europe, but immediately after this program, I will go live on UDP TV and media.
Okay, yeah, it is a continue on the live.
Yeah, Nime left and follow that.
Yeah. Yes.
Ken Aresuko. Why the fire UDP? Ebrima Dibba sahla yabde. The fire UDP as a political party.
Yeah.
Hanga Adama Baro ku wahlele. Sehu Adama Baro monya ka jomonya ka kolare. Hanga party bimo oye party bana. Ganaw yala yonanti be party bobu nonu mo ko def tay lim am tay mo am ko. Why mu gestu di ko oye party bana. Mu joge wat fofu nonu Adama Baro depuis 2018 be legi Adama Baro lum sagut Ousainou Dabo amut dafa saga Ousainou Dabo ku saga Ousainou Dabo sa mu celebrate la yo lolu sehu lolu easy wudde si ko xamne nit ñu bari ñoo topa gannaawam sehu gis na li fu nekk ni man dama fokk ne comme Amar Wali nim ko waxe Ousainou Dabo na jël back sit mu bay UDP ak Adama Baro Gambia lu xew na xew lila ku nekk lila nekk di wax because Adama Baro xam na ne Ousainou Dabo niti jamala gis na Ousainou gis na li sa fu mu nekk ni man lu nekk su suma xel bi mooy man suma amee fu mu nekk ni to be fair I'm really angry right now lima buga wax sa suma ko waxe xeyna sa am na ñen yo xamna duñ d'accord ak man.
No, don't say anything violent on the platform. We will not encourage that.
Anything violent. Why lima buga wax moy man tay suma xel bi lu ci ñew tay fuma tok ni Ousainou na joxe batin bi man suma xel fofu la ñew fu mu nekk ni because fu mu nekk ni li ni mo demee ni hangal like li Yaya Jammeh def ba ñu bari daw UDP loolu la Adama Barrow di def nii.
waaw jërëjëf Fatou Ndiaye dama bëgg a def announcement fii programme bi su jeexee rek Sana Jaaju dina leen live because America moom fii guddi na is almost 12:30 midnight here waaye America moom ñoom xam naa ne afternoon la nekk so ñoo xam ne dañ bëgg a call anybody who wants to call and you still want to you're in Europe da nga bëgg a def bañ laal tey Munga join Sana will go live on UTP TV media just after this. Why man mom is already almost 1. Munuma continue for a long time. And I've seen tons of people who want to call into the show. But if you are not able to make it to this program, join our Sana's live, which will start just after the show. And then you can call in there and contribute. That's the announcement. Why Fanja Jerejef, Hamdane Meranga, Nipa Mer, why inshallah we will triumph over this dictatorship. That is in the Gambia right now. Jerejef, thank you so much, Fanjai. Elect Tamit, Benin program. We'll do another program and we will give a lot of time to people to call in tomorrow on this. Jerejef Fanjai. I told me call I cannot assure that I will be able to take all of you because I've seen a couple of callers here. But if you can join Sana Judge live and call in and contribute because I'm not near Bena Wapping in our Wale Junior Konga 1 minute Diala. Lamin Dabo has called. So what I will do, I will take these 3 callers, Sislafane call Kele. Then after this program will wrap up. Mbal Daniel, if you call in, please make your contribution short so that we can, because I really want to leave you around. I don't want to be here until 1 a.m. to be sure. So I will go to Lamin Dabo, America, definitely call Kele. Momo Idiam a couple of minutes, then the program will wrap up. Then Sanase continue UDP TV media program. So so Lamin Mantra Sikakam. Let me go to Sisla. Sisla Jarama, Fane call Kelal after Diamla. Then after Mbida Wali Junior, then the program on you. Yeah, Sisla Bismillah. Embara. Alhamdulillah.
Malak program na maka yung production tanyo mo na do bukin no ki ang kala tayo bulan kana kamol yeah kalam dan member kirim bangko kana ko men dekal diam kilometer kay ninja sa diam ko fa ko nyama that it's not going to solve anything. Remember diaspora me arongo you are our leaders, for the whole, the Saddam Sanya whole, also with emergency protest command Brussels, because Belgium, European bomb yeah. So animal telephone is all good, right? And the voice is matter, so it's done Brussels, protest emergency protest and come Ebrima Dibba arrest on lawfully, picture phone call even Brussels, because India will solve because no one did but that Diaspora that airport and Manana Sifa look every day they know like a bullet alpha.
Yeah.
Doctor Baro is clueless. Yeah. So, if I do something for us, emergency protest command Brussels,
Sisla, it Germany right now. Ila chairman of Kumandi. Okay, call them. Lalo Jaidila chairman of the gas chapter. Man for Lalo program all American. Ali Kumandi. Samambe Diaspora meeting was along statement position of a talale. But in day, I agree with you. And all of last week, many folk and Yanni. Ko ntetala diamu kensan wala we have to go out into the street. Adama baro ajibe bri UK ngo protest o kajang wari sotono. I think arrest ning at stop for a while. Yeah. So ibaya nindi whole of diaspora funtita Ebrima Dibba la nyuko alim Bakari Sila la nyuko na protest okay. Gambian only act with one voice, and when you mank protest killing to the Senegalese, they continuously protested.
They don't come out. Which is very disappointed. So
Baraka, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, lot of people are calling. Saddam has just called right now. Saddam Sanya called him. Saddam, Bismillah. Walaikum salam nakeba benari.
Alhamdulillah. Sadatina aluta continua. Struggle to strategy because even last week, then you for Ebrima Kasamaiko. Gafa nina nkwina fenjo motala. Mbita pamitoyin. European Union. Ngako demonstration official.
Yeah, good.
Agenda hono.
Yeah.
Because by right next Friday we nyanta kilo na executive meeting. Then no manas laje. But in sudo song ni chairman lalo na kole ni sudo fonde na diamta fondara na executive to gas kaita ndigira kumenku emergency meeting la sakala sambara take no because of diaspora emergency meeting.
Yeah.
Emergency meeting na fa moment wala ngenda ready pour kata permission permit European Union ngata demonstration who is ready to go. Yes or not immediately kawala la hela nyama fana wulsana ID simple. So I'm ready to do it. But handling more mandare I won't take them that because I was only with Alaji here and how to call it international criminal court. Only to go for if necessary, even I will go alone, I will do it. And Kamalao is ready to go with me. So I know that I'm not alone and Ebrima Dibba is also ready to go with me.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow then I'm going to go to
that's very encouraging. Yeah.
Because more can I
Yeah.
At this moment, I think the most important thing is we have to forget about our personal differences and political affiliation, and we come together as one, and we salvage our country from this bunch of criminals.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I told member caller definitely I cannot take all the callers, but I said Ninja program about Sana will go live. So Memo Mondiamunoja, you can call into Sana Javi's show and call in. Wale Junior Betala, I think you would be the last caller. then no, I will call Mr. Dabo, maybe American. You call him Mr. Dabo, but he missed the call. So while you nail a point quickly, and then Tennis Sana be wrap up, and then we start.
So we content about can be sana content on English shaking con. Allah do can do another time. So standard newspaper.
Okay, sorry, while you're a mistake till I muted. Me mute le modu kala diamo my mobile for no voice. Until I mute. So say la diamo start again. Sorry.
Okay, la femme for la doron se una diamo de jambala be konto na be sana konto na imbo seri kan pour la time mo mel na rajam. Because membe je doro se Gambia Gambia ko bala fa warata le. Membe kerin Gambia be ya lonne. But until after même for la se be UDP la nyaado ko jole danila. Pour be ya lonne ndaye national dialogue ya ko mandile jam mo be ya kala muta. Until after UDP la press conference me ba kala plus on Monday ya declare ko we withdraw from national dialogue. Ndebolo dan la UDP people because omu fenete mi alon ko kumara bakel UDP nyanta official withdraw from national dialogue annum fana na député nel se wite men ni député jamaaka yenta ka findile itol mel yalon ko they can read they can write aron baro le problème mun BBB wolum ko amal la fi ka tology spotlight dunia kono itol mel yalon ko be Germany alinga try mo mi yalon ko you can read and write bon jannam droman jamfa yeta di double melbe England mi yalon ko you can read and write yeta BBC CNN alinga fintinga dia ngolo ka naka poje spotlight dunia kono dron akala kul talale but nafere ko ka to Gambia rek aka mol mislead le so ndel after même for UDP officially withdraw from national dialogue wala nyanta kala force bi secondly ya maintain sana ka read and write I ta standard newspaper ta itandi ko ndola mol ke arrest le kanna mol muta ke diten na mol ke bay man sakunda kono because tanga kala mutal ko sew yalom bay malom bay UDP ka mo jemala bi yele do politika secretly man ulma hanta kata media fa ka foje so pour mobe yalon ko UDP ko lipi secret ibe jihadi kanne mul man tara kala mutaka UDP ko be ka foko we withdraw from national dialogue with Adama Barrow another step ngaje ko headline kaita ko UDP like executive ya itan ko in the Gambia ke la mul ke castigate le ke bondi do ko le ke mal president ke fana ke threaten wala nyanta kala headline otiji but the problem is ndola mul na problem mel karanta ika safero ke ika diam ibuka finti bantal andon this local media da mabu ko musamba so let's talk about it Adama Barrow problem men wala kan Gambia bi fali akalam da falma akalam da that guy UDP law men kata keri fatu to dum fang ya men kata keri fatu
Dr. Mane
exactly Dr. Mane la moti BBB Adama Barrow la man sakunda bi atele muy la headache mala fo mol ya akalam da fay ma akalam da ba this is someone me alon ko bi atele moti me alon ko Adama Barrow le man sakunda be we dele try ka defense bari akolate bulle so mili alon kal ka right bon jang di double TV be bon le jang you can go there if FM safe nadia ya di mo mo nte fonsi ticket do nga sambaji in BBC is in England you can go there and demonstrate yele letter okiji Adama Barrow le man sakunda be menke kan gambeno la in Gambia you are in America if ana si fen sambanole like Umar Wale nyol be nyami so Gambia UDP ko mel be de kan ila karango ntol lafta ka na faje santole man lafi ka na faje ka fo ko beta ke ba kamara le o beta janale finti dunia ko mo ya kala mo membe kering andum fana secondly to be honest ntol be nyanta kan tesi te nga finti nga diamu because social media diamu dam Adama Barrow ka fo le plus ni sabay be delale so nyanta ka finti action ka tama silo kan ka do ka action ota o do ko ke no because sometimes ndeka traumatized le political in Gambia akan kam fa le fo mu ka lo me ngela because BBB say we fa yalo ne bi it's very nice Gambia banku kendolo di ni futa daje ko futa de banko ko bari ko mol trip nyami UDP trip nyami banko kan so tani me ke ku sisoro wala be je so lafta men folo do wala mo nadi amo nyin ko be wala mo nde lafta ka moy sama Monday UDP ya official declare ka fa ko we withdraw from national dialogue
Wally, okay, Malafike commanded, but I don't think we should even be telling the MPs what they should be doing. They should know their jobs. Yeah, I point understanding. When you debate all, they are the lawmakers. They are enjoying $3.2 million is cars. They are enjoying colossal amount of money from their salaries. They should be bringing they should go on Twitter. They should be vocal. They should be okay. So it's very embarrassing for me. Can you suggest no detail? They should be out vocal. So they need to come out and millions you understand? They're enjoying the luxurious cars. Yeah.
Like BBBBB. Because even the Tadam commenter in DWTV, you can what is your opinion, Wally? You can so what maybe if I can reach in goal, if most of a message of I didn't have the bone, it is from Bajala Gambiele. In the face of the Sefer BBC, the Tamalanga Tamaji, and we say we malafay ni long. Come ita mo mule tita se who found me along by commanding account in Suru account of the platform. For ya Kalamuta Fima Kalamutaban. You are another headache in Adamabaru government. You understand? So never go. Ita ka Anglican Koirmo mem for a platform to a kafuta Diacono. Okakira problemulity. So left the mem for the Dromelia along with current Ibn Patico. Ala Karamoning, I patina fabang, ala in the Dunia Kalamuta Membekiri. So left out the Malafala. So
thank you. Okay, somebody will be named for Lajang. Mal Danila, because almost 10 people were called, and that is practically impossible for me to take all of you. Mbe Kijera Letala as the last caller. Almenda Kijera Bekala last caller. I told me call Kegan continuously. Nimborani program or Alsanala program or call right now. Kijera Bekala last caller is the program. Kijera, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hello, Seko Limbara, Kekendo Limbara.
Limbara.
Kachafe Jamfala, because Medo Ola. Yo, Tabarkala, na min Sadam Sajan, na Mole Abediamka. Na Halien bring what Juma and metal as Yakanji Sabati time Bafla go. Barobe can dictate on it.
Akadati Lafagaba.
Barobe can dictate on it. So Abedamena, Mbena comrade Ninkala, Lamin Sadam Sajan, I fair of Franke. Because ICC is clumsily. So I dear moment ko ala support so le vuli. Ye keloke. Wo dama nyanto video sambala ICC International Criminal Court in Den Haag. Na play yakola. Who from the liar happened in the Gambia. He is the responsible party of that movement. So you talk about Dama. So mbe menkela dro. Gambia didn't very a protest because you have a pattern damena Ebrima Dibba in UDP. Even NPP available NPP people solve the Musala. Dictator of Damena Akasangara. So Abedamena Ninkaran so that means Sanya get ready. Nata Telenu Nasuta ICC International Criminal Court video many along call. Baroe fo nga yitan di la je nga petition o safe nga amatan after the nga demonstration of tada ko benke kata ICC Gambia dinglu momon ni nasar Gambia dinglu mi suspend the ICC International Criminal Court nga taje nga demonstrate nga yitan di la kafo nga dictator ko to sto me ya dam sai. So Nadia mo se Jamfala back because maybe siri back in point come for back and Gambia ding very problem ñu mu Gambia ding le problem ya jamme adam da sen kan ni sorda so le benyola abosaje ani ñu di fitum benyola abosaje afa bar mu so na ko photo ke benke na match le jammata ani ma ayebe bon dunia. So this is when nata adam ko stop the right mbe hello ultimo benelba
yambe mo kan Kijara.
Nyanta Adamabaro stop right now. Nyanta stop vele. Mbe Khalifa Samba Kumandila. Mbe Mama Kanda Kumandila. Mbe Usain Dabo Kumandila. Right out. Yeah, Adamabaro stop. Yeah, Adamabaro stop. Sign. Nima stop. Nilama Abel Zambia Vele Nyanta Findila. Kaitan ni manya na kerajang as a kilajam. Ni dictatorship na aliya dam the thing as a kilajam because ale tinyaro mengo fatambida. Yetinyaro la kebe sinandi wala iterne be sinandi ka tambintella Gambia dingala alkana sila al min kini kana finti al min muru kana finti al finti al muru kento dunya nya balale ni al yelo fanam bon dunya nya balale al kale kale dal kana sente al finti al ya right fight dunya nya balale television bal je kanne dunya fon bele bal je kan al finti bi al Senegal bi al finti agreta ila newspaper so ina sino kuntu yana gambe ka news o taje ndalla sembo warka adam barona molti ndal mutiliyano lebi alkana silan kilina alkana silan gasna alkana silan fembenda al sindi al yayi tan di adam barona never again men na kita anana ta abunna jam kotek nga balan nga itan dala ka fo never again ko slogan wa sama ala barka kijerno.
Okay, abaraka bake kijera la yeah tugror si kijera menka online radio call no struggle ko na telom kijera kilo mbatin de jini karako so sai sananga program wrap up here on Bantaba. It's 12 minutes to 1 a.m. right now in UK. It is actually 12 minutes to 2 a.m. in Europe, so kutale. But Sana Nim Borajan Sana will continue on UDP TV and media. So more media alonko, you still active. You can carry on. But Sana, thank you for being here. After me and follow then I'll hand over the floor to Sana to wrap up. UDP la petition on menke work tele but kibaro dole so me let's not be too excited about this because ning ye plan ole set ye delongole la UDP and what they are going to do is they have removed these governors, yes, and redeploy them as permanent secretaries and deputy permanent secretaries. But what that's going to make is then they can come and make them governors again because they will fulfill the constitutional provision ko iketa permanent secretary or tele. So malon constitutional money for water, whether timeline is how long you have to be permanent secretary or not, but not what TJ, then barola mole men plan and you know redeploy le. Because UDP in 1997 constitutional code for Janibekala governor, you have to be from the civil service and all blah blah blah. Wala na case for Supreme Court. So barola mole menke tactically, wala sa in kanyuno bondi bojam bondi la yari deploy and all these governors ali press list from State House, ali the news media, all this sort of stuff. So what they are planning to do is if you can keep this guy as a DPS maybe for a couple of months or 3 months, then you're not more in the governor. In that case, then they will not be in the violation of the law, which is very nasty, is filthy. And I attend the Barola Mansakuna criminal government because number one, imagine you appoint a governor and UDP man Samba court, then they will be acting illegally appointing this governor. So Mansakuna Calavante Sort Gambia, but you plan olela. So let's not be too excited because those people are celebrating Bojam Boda governor. Yes, but mentamida jawolom UDP Mansakunda la criminal nature you will expose. Hanatara yoke. Then UDP victory because UDP Natalan commence Kundaka Luale violate Adaba Borona Justice Minister have violated the laws of the Gambia. Nimbanko Dolom Baroso be impeached because Nimfonda Madama is an impeachable offense. But this is what they are planning to do because we got this information that they are just trying to UDP Laniko circumvent UDP Matasamba court, so they don't want to get embarrassed. We want to quickly any transformation, okay? But they will come and redeploy these people back again. In city Lamin Ba will be moving like governor later on after Nibotan deputy permanent secretary. So thank you so much, Sanange Blajarek. Then he said program will conclude. Then you can carry on your platform for the rest of the night. Abaraka, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, Abaraka, thank you, Sehu, also for hosting, and it's good to be here. Diamo kana sia and diamo manyana sia. Comme na fanya me nimboda jandong immediately mbita UDP TV and media about suwa kuta UK and in some parts of Europe nyanta will be like rest damandi. So momo left them follow la isam follow on UDP TV and media. Diamo kana sia diamo e kanya men importa jado nyanta menkla na okedro. Momo from the leadership of the UDP, all concerned opposition political parties, responsible politicians of the Dawada, momo nyanta menkla alna wuli nake. Via Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, let's contact the concerned authorities, the likes of CSO. Bao mobi alonko itelenim baro nata nyoka ikoka dialogue organized, and I believe that they are fully aware of what is going on in the Gambia right now. Detention of Ebrima Dibba and in baro fola to diamu sifal menke many alonko mobi alonko baro fola violence start. Let's contact the likes of the Supreme Islamic Council. Nimbaro deunta ko lokuman. Olena yemul preach yemul kawani talking about peace. The Christian Council. Baroko will contact na deunda. The Human Rights Commission. The opposition of Diamuda. They call follow. Ekawuli will follow la kole Diamu. But they are fully aware of what Baro was saying. So momo yente menkara from your end ye wuli yake. action speaks louder than words. Nim ko be diamo sane be ñoo repeat la le be ñoo idea ki lo repeat la. So I think enough is enough. Momo me wajibi atema as a citizen and as a responsible citizen for that matter. Alna wuli na action olke. So this is enough for no jan.
Okay, thank you for being here. I'm Beton Tulabake. Then you carry on the rest of the discussion on your platform. And thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good night from Bantaba. This special edition on UDP Bantaba. Sana will carry on the conversation because it's 7 minutes to 1 right now in the United Kingdom and 7 minutes to 2 a.m. Mediamo concluded they have shared a link on the UDP media group auto. Fatu Wale, I'm going to also share this with you. Nisa Janjani Forum Kono, if you are listening. I'm going to forward to close message me alonko mele alonko the Twitter. Also is I use Fatu Wale, so I will share this message with Ngake UDP la media Diaspora media group Kono. Fatu Wale, I'm going to share with you because Ngalonko it from the forum Jamalto. More than Twitter use share this in the various forums with Twitter. But Ngalonko Kukin and Debenda Diamo conclude that I'm in just in a few minutes. Debe Diamo la Giorgio Le and in magistrate hall and in Gambia police force. Giorgio be Ebrima Dibba la Nyin Kukola. Alonko, being falling the rocket, we had what we call mercenary judges. Mercenary judges all Yajame useless, Yajame la dirty work. So Jojo sila Ebrima Dibba man film for Jamaica Sedition. Ni manke Sedition. Ima lonne be Ebrima Dibba charge la menna because yalonko ima loi sotono se me involve. I'm very disappointed. Gambia police holu, civil servant alisila alala. Jojo alisila alala. Ning lakila loru mo man sapla bal kite. Suleiman Kamara wo ya fan tinyali. Suleiman Kamara. Because kununga Suleiman Kamara la audio moy. This is a guy, Suleiman Kamara ni la fita ye funtinte respond. Because niente respond, every day I'm responding on Bantaba. Alright? Until la platform of Waratesi, I have got more voice than you. So I will talk about you because ite be UK jane asylum ole nyini nyim Bangkok for la British citizenship soto. Jam momo la British passport soto jam. Ida ita football la o salame ita don tamanke football. Ite asylum ole dundi. So ye asylum o dundi ya jamela time. Ano munen disappoint Suleiman Kamara la kono. Suleiman Kamara mantron struggle kono. Brimol be struggle kono abe dumale. Ak ay abukadi am wotuma woni pamodu wole kuma foy pamodu prise. But Suleiman Kamara mona mana diam ko moy online radio to jam. To si wala radio an manan call keji. I bet GDF an manan contribution keji. You know multi mail ko be fallen di roketa. Ye churumpeng na yesterday he was so arrogant. Suleiman Kamara alal hakilotu adama barola man sekunda titula Gambia itela yela dimbayal tu UK janne yetu dalilo men kamaja anu jama babe je ni ning ibe gang ye European passport soto ibe sayle ke la family to Europe janne wole tara benefitol claim la tukro he was in part of the struggle yulo mol me yalan ko wutu moy ka molul la moy e ka falba kata kanne bari bu kadi bar brim falendo ke joint NPP saya teleke malum for what advisor cyber security whatever ni momo diamot ay tra formo ko ka mulu jabiji bari ite yela dimbaya bula jam monane ne la dimbaya man say Gambia monane me la family park aleta Gambia because Gambia is nice atol ko barobe banko develop kan so monane la family to UK jam Ibrahima G Sankare ala musol ala family be American monana mala family sikarita ibeta si Gambia ni mol na le place so to barola government alian la family to jam. All right. So na moyle ko Fabakary Tombong Jatta be UK jam. Barabe minto le UK. Yalong ngalamin samata la mission jojo. But nal ko Fabakary be, we need to know the address and also abe minto le UK. Which part of the UK? Because if you say he's in the UK, where is he? And in Jamvan, I ite wulu la like we got mola corrale kono just like that. Because don't me protest of ni abe what part of the UK we need to know. So nga jele molbe safrolaja. Let's not this be about Fabakary Tombong Jatta. Let this be about we go to the embassies. Let's go to the international community. What is important than Fabakary Tombong Jatta? We go maybe a better private residence where Marlow. All right. So please tell us exactly where he is. If he's in London, and he is in the diplomatic missions or whatever, we have to go. Yalonte munaka na problem o jang. Gambian ol jang which city abe mintole. Gambian ol se mobilization okay ta police will not notify they want to go and protest against Gambia speaker. Yes, what's the case? But for a police will inform, you have to notify them. All right. So this is also going to be a problem. But nyanda munakala jang, nyim protest on me laftakala UK cannot delay. I think October for jam fatala because laftakala October, but I don't think we can delay this because ye Bakari Silla arrest, ye Ebrima Dibba arrest, Ebrima Dibba possibly by charge la Monday. Fona sala nga ñin diamol ben kajeng wayatine la moyen fe but yeñin plan so leke and to credible information also. So magistrate ben preside over this ye hakelot. Right. And I'm so disappointed with Gambian or Melialan ko even struggle kono even man sekunda but mbediamo stop la janne October jam fatale yes ntolo dalilo me an laftakele October fona will be jele because laftakele July 4th le no. But July 4th, UK la general election. The Prime Minister has called on elections July 4th. Wolomo election, we don't want to go on the protest no Gambian embassy when people are going to the polls in the UK. So, bring a kachake, August, ntolo na UDP Diaspora Convention of Spain. People are focusing on that. July, ntolo nga event o dole financial na UDP chapter. So, nko ninkomba bekela July rek abe mulu tir rendilale. All right. So wala nanga ano September more kata holiday la family na more kata summer holiday la. So that's why we choose October. But saying with this arrest, now there is an urgency for Rust to organize na day jibe me alonko. Ninga tara manken tol Gambian ko la Gambian kayati. Even in the next 2 weeks, the protest organized. Yes. Ni salo botalan se protest organized, but na salo le fanan kana si on the 16th. But knowing us, nenga protest organized before but na salo temo jala. But end of the month, we can organize a protest. End of this month, it's a protest organized. Naman control Gambian kola Gambian kaya. At the end of this June, it's a protest organized. Because we just need to write a letter of notification to the British Metropolitan Police. We have the template. Tunko can just dispatch the letter, they notifying a date. We write a protest letter. But come and see how many people are going to turn out for this protest. What I can take piece off sometimes. Yes, now number doesn't matter. But until Gambian will need the amount of WhatsApp, what thing. In program over there in the short space of time, almost 500 people are in Jibila on YouTube and Facebook combined. Signed 387 GB on Facebook and YouTube. Even though it's almost 1 a.m. here. 387 people are watching. Bring Nata initially, Nata very late. Up to midnight, 11 something than that. 500 plus Wollen GB on Atigo. Because Bantabala audience Jamaba can GB YouTube, let's say. Near Facebook, GB Bajala 100 and something, 11 GB, 190 something. But the computer member, you take a number, you'll remember GB. Melbantra Palantero from Bukol Conti. So I can Melka Dung 500 plus YouTube. Don't viewers all Jamaica can GB Facebook, like YouTube, let's say now, not on Facebook, because more Kaki screen all tole. With YouTube, so a lot of people are watching. But imagining a protest, we cannot even get 100 people. Last time in Tata, a protest, about less than 30 of us. UK, but go and organize at the end of August. You can use summer out in Menke, Carnival of Menke, London. Parko Fale, tep for Molukatambi. We are not Ndola Banco Dalika Warule. Ningo Funga Banco Marco is but we will. Fatou Wale, you are part of the executive committee of Concerned Gambia. Alnala chairman of Diam. Co. Ali meeting of commanding in protest of October Jamfatala with whatever is happening right now. We have to rethink and then come up with a new date. And we have to do this announcement in the UK for Mole Funti. Ebrima Dibba or Bakari Silla, Imanya Natala alone, we should come out and stand in for solidarity. UDP UK National Executive, Wolbe Menkela, for a press conference or Sambalaman Samala, Fabakala Mondele, but we need to stand speaking tough with this government. We have to stand. Kalua Bunya is good, but you have to be tough. We have to be very tough with the Barola government. And be Ikabera, Nkungole Fanuta, Nunkum Manfonu, Ndara audio blanda UK Factor Forum, Sisla Woli Alamoile. We have to be tough with Baro. Because Baroka Gambia Samba damning. Ikamanefo, Iko Gambia na Diamole Sharabarembuka Hani. Barola Molfong, hey, need after 3 days. So Mediamo stop Lajan because so could have took Lorsi Alabarkabake. elefana nen juka siseni hadikati kinte albe doku kendo men la platform auto and even though almanto UDP but ndeka fa molel ko amanke ko mo bebe tar la UDP le Gambia din kendol bi jël mel almanto UDP but they love this country, they are true patriots ya kata Gambia ine so alenga continue sama fana be programme soto la jana inshallah and we will give more time to the callers but sama fana ntenga meeting soto UDP Diaspora, we have an emergency meeting so ni o botala le to mando be programme kala ala baraka ala ma suto karo si ala baraka